actually need y'all's to buy filament like a couple days ago. I managed to score some filament for $7 for 2 kilogram.
What? Where?
It was on the Creality site. Some dude on the forum is like he messaged me. He's like, "Yo, Henry, it's like, have you checked out like their coupon?" And I'm like, "No, I have no clue. It's like 2 a.m. in the morning." I'm like, I'm so sleepy. He was like, "You should use this coupon. Basically, it's like anything in the website minus $30 US." And I'm like, "But you have to pay $15 shipping." And I'm like, "Fine, I'll see if I can buy something, right?" And then I went on there. I want to buy some accessory, but everything's sold out.
Of
Most of
course.
the things sold out, of course. So I only saw like the filament, and then I'm like, okay, fine. I'll just buy two spool of filament. I'll maybe pay like $20 for two spool. $10 each. Still good.
PLA, I'm
But
guessing.
the funny thing is, it was actually shipped from Canada, so there's no shipping charge. And the filament was like 34.99, and then you minus 30, it's like 4.99 US, and then after conversion, it's like $7 or $8. So I'm like, great. So I've
Wow.
never bought filament that cheap ever.
And it's all PLA, I'm guessing, right?
It's all PLA, white PLA. So
Hmm.
um,
Cool.
yeah, so like the guy like he's from Montreal, and then so he told me about the coupon, and then he was like, yeah, there's only 20, you better get it. I'm like 20 quantity of the coupon. So I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, I'll
yeah.
just get one. So next time I'll tell you.
That's
So if
pretty
there's a
cool.
filament deal.
I just picked up some new PLA
Yeah.
from that place that you told me about. I got nozzles.
Oh, Roxo.
I also
Yeah.
picked up Material 3D, and this is transparent PLA.
Oh. So
It's
please,
translucent, it says on it.
yeah. So please do let me know how well that works for you,
Yeah.
because last year I bought some like the 2.85.
Okay.
It didn't work well for me. It's like I don't know whether it's the temperature it was not right, or it just it's not flowing right in the Ultimaker at school. So I stopped buying it. But maybe the 1.75 clear, you have better luck. But please do let me know
It
if they
does
work.
say 190 to 230, which is kind of high for PLA.
I think I was printing at 218, and I was having a bit of trouble on the Ultimaker at school. So maybe my recommendation is maybe either print temperature tower to figure out the exact temperature,
Yeah.
or at least print at a higher temperature, maybe at 225 or something.
Yeah, I
So
think so, eh?
yeah, my guess is 225. So I was printing at a average PLA temperature, and it just didn't work well.
But have so you have used Material before?
Yeah, I ended up just giving all away to my buddy because he
Yeah.
had an Ultimaker, and I don't have
Well,
any use. And I don't have any use for 2.85, so
yeah.
I'll just give it away.
Well, I hope I have good luck for it because I bought it and I think I'm going to use it for the dome on this unit that I'm building right now.
Hmm.
So it's going to have a clear dome or at least translucent dome.
Right, right.
Because I'm doing 0% infill
Hmm.
in vase mode basically, so it's got two walls and it just flows
Hmm.
up the pattern and everything,
Mm,
all the other windows and stuff in it.
nice. Oh, there's one more thing I want to tell you. Um, you know about the contest from like 3D Printing Nerd, right? He posted
Yeah,
a contest where you print a Rancor and then you post it on social media, tag them, and then you might draw like $50 Amazon gift card. You should enter.
I know. I thought about printing it, and then I got involved printing this and that gun.
Ah, okay.
I was like, whatever.
I mean, my printer was idle, so I'm like, might as well just print one and see.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I do have another printer that's idle right now. I
Hmm.
don't have my King Ron working right now just because I don't. It's super loud. Super loud. I guess it's also because it's right beside my ear, but
I am actually surprised you don't find the Ender 3 Max loud. I find it very loud.
it is loud. But comparison to the King Ron, it's not that bad.
Okay.
King
maybe,
Ron
maybe
is fast. This thing's kind of slow. King Ron is
uh,
like this
yeah, for
thing's.
sure.
You
But
know
maybe you
some of
should
the
make.
sounds it makes sounds that it sounds like there's a human in here sometimes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like weird like noises that it comes up with. And I'm like, huh? Does that come from a machine? It's weird.
But maybe you should increase the speed in Kira to like 80 or 90 or 100 to see. Because I do notice a lot of the Creality machines,
Yeah.
the Kira setting is like super conservative, like 40 and 50 on a Bowden setup. Like all Creality machine is Bowden, right? It's
Right.
just so slow compared to Prusa. It's like Prusa can take 3 hours, and then any Creality machine on Kira setting, it will just take like double that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine is at least 80.
Good, 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 good.
Yeah. I think we'll look at it again. But yeah, it's really fun to play with. But one thing that I haven't figured out yet is how to cut in the Slicer program. Like if you want to cut the model in parts or something, can you do that?
That that is a good question because I
Nobody can.
was a student asked me, like, how do I cut in Kira? And I mean, we were like doing a Zoom meeting, and then I wasn't able to just on the spot figure it out. I mean, I still haven't figured it out. I basically just port the file into Prusa Slicer,
Right,
and then use the cut setting, just cut it, and just re-export it back out.
right.
So that's the quickest way I found.
Hey,
But
Mika.
hey, Mika, how's it going? Yeah, so
Because I
that's just
know
one
that I'm
way.
using the FlashForge, the FlashPrint software for the FlashForge system. It
Hmm.
has like a cut feature in there right beside scale and remove and everything.
Yeah.
Like, you want to cut this image or what? It's like, cool.
Hey, I mean, maybe you want to be a Kira expert. Figure it out. Let me know.
Dude, that's the way I get into things. I get into things pretty deep and
Nice.
full force. So,
It is
um,
the way, man. It is the way.
yeah. The guy who got me into FPV and the guy who got me into 3D printing,
Hmm.
I've both been teaching them how to do stuff now. So,
That's good. That's good.
yeah, just I have nothing else but time, right? So, even when I'm at work, I have nothing but time to research and listen and hear people's feedback and try it out myself.
Hmm. Yeah. Lately, I've been like doing more firmware stuff, like learning how to compile firmwares, editing firmwares,
That's the
and
next big thing.
yeah, and then like doing Octoprint and all that. It's been I've been like just busy the last couple of weeks just dealing with that. So
Mm-hmm. A buddy of mine, Edge FPV, he might show up a little bit later, but
mhm.
he was actually wondering if he comes in the chat, he might ask later um, why people aren't, they don't like the Octoprint on their 3D printers anymore. Is there something
they
that's better
they
now?
don't.
Someone was saying it in the chat a while ago, he was asking. So,
Well, I mean, I'm not like always up to date with like
you know,
this
shit.
sort of stuff. Like, I mean, in terms of Octoprint.
Mhm.
So, but from what I've gathered so far, a lot of people still use Octoprint, including myself. I mean, I still use two of my machines still hook up to a Raspberry Pi, and it's been working great. I mean, Creality has the Wi-Fi box, but it's kind of like compared to Octoprint. I still prefer Octoprint any day. So especially you can do so much to it. You have like it has bed visualizer, it has a nice display. You can do Wi-Fi remote control the machine. You can add a webcam. I mean, the feature is just unparalleled. So I don't know why he or your buddy mentioned people don't like using Octoprint anymore. They still function fine, but
There's
if
something
you know
with
there's a
FPV that came out that's better now or something, or
well, if he knows about it, let me know. I'll
yeah,
look into it.
yeah,
But
totally.
but right now, at least to my knowledge, Octoprint is still the way.
Okay, cool.
But it is, but you gotta buy like a Raspberry Pi power supply and all that. It's still gonna run you back for another $100 or two. So
I got a Raspberry Pi 4. I just have RetroPie on it, and that's about it.
okay.
I was gonna use it for my R2D2, right? So,
Mhm.
but then I
Great.
got a bunch of shit and you figure out all the wiring for it to add that in there. But there's a couple
Yeah.
diagrams out there on the Astromech website, so it's not too bad. Just finding the right parts is key.
Hmm. Yep.
Still trying to figure out what I'm going to put in this little guy because I thought it was going to be a Bluetooth speaker, but then there's no speaker holes or anything for an actual speaker. But
Hmm.
he's like a perfect size for something, right? It's just like
Oh, that is so cute.
super tiny as head rotates.
Yeah. Is there anything that you can put in there? Like maybe,
There's
mm,
lots of room inside.
yeah, maybe like a small Arduino or something. Put a speaker in there.
Yeah, Arduino Nano fits in here.
Yeah. Then an MP3 Shield, something. I don't know. So
Yeah.
yeah.
In
Yep.
the future, I'm basically gonna have a bunch of these droids all just around, just autonomously working and doing their thing.
Oh yeah, you are. Hey man, Marcel, you're investing in the future. You're
Yeah.
you're building your little army.
So one will
Yeah.
be cleaning the floors, the other one will be doing dishes.
Yep. 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 So,
Right.
hilarious.
I'm going to the store for me. That'd be sweet.
Oh, that'll be nice.
I'd be selling those like hotcakes.
Yep.
Uh, I'll be blamed
Ah.
Terminator.
Hmm.
John Connor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was gonna show this off this video that I did
Oh yeah.
a while back. It's a kind of a cool video from my Syndrome that I had.
Oh, let's see it.
All of Vancouver area, so it's kind of cool.
Oh wow.
This was like a year ago at least, or two
Uh
maybe.
huh.
From like a DJI Spark, which I don't own anymore, which I totally regret selling. Because now I don't have any DJI. These camera drones are just beauty.
Uh huh.
Like so much detail, you can see all the way up the mountain.
Yeah. Is it like right? Oh yeah, it's Nanaimo, so it's like right by your house, right?
Yeah. I'm basically flying at the park right beside the Nanaimo SkyTrain.
Oh, okay.
Where that new complex got put, the co-op building. I was
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
usually sitting there and flying from there.
Cool. Oh, it's like Kingsway.
Metro Town.
Yep. Oh, that's
Central
Kingsway.
Park's actually pretty big too, eh?
Yeah. Nanaimo right there. Kingsway and Nanaimo.
Yep.
It's so different. Like just viewing it from like an aerial shot. Oh, there's more people. There's FPV's show.
What's up, FPV Joe? How you doing?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, it's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
I like that shot coming in right now. And that's not even one of the clearest days. Some of the clearer days you can see farther. The islands and everything.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good times.
Good times.
Oh, it didn't even end yet. That's right. There's like a knee like coming down and landing shot. Which is kind of cool. You get to see progression of like dropping down from the city.
Nice. So FPV Joe was saying he's tearing apart a lipo while he watch. So
Ooh, cool.
nice.
Oh, you know what? That's a different park than Nanaimo. That's actually
Trout Lake, right? Oh no, no. It's not Trout Lake. It's
no.
Nanaimo.
That was closer up to Kingsway and Nanaimo.
Oh, that park.
Uh, General Brock Park.
Yep.
Not that anybody else in the chat knows what I'm talking about.
No. You know the funny thing, it's like even though we see each other in stream, but most of the time, you and everybody else is like so far away from each other, but we are like literally 5 minute drive away from each other.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. My buddy Jared comes on here sometimes. He flies FPV.
Nice.
He usually works nights right now because he works at delivery service for Uber or whatever.
Mhm.
Delivery. And he said his busiest time where he makes the most money is at night.
Oh, for sure.
Stuff.
Because people don't want to go out to buy food, right? I mean,
late at night, so then there's nobody working usually. There's so many drivers out during the day now that he finds he gets more money and works more better hours late at night. He just sleeps during the day. So,
good.
I don't know if I can do that.
Hey, speaking of like LiPo, is there like a multiple LiPo charger that you recommend? Like charging more than one LiPo at a time?
Yes.
Yes.
I can't remember the name of it.
Cool.
And I don't own one. I only own a single charger because I'm cheap. But there's a couple of really nice ones from SN Hobbies, which you might know SN Hobbies from New West.
Okay.
RC shop, and they have FPV and all that kind of stuff as well.
Oh.
And if you look up their section on snhobbies.com, and then you go to electronics, they have a bunch of assortments of chargers.
I will check it out. Give me 1 sec. I have to get the door. I'll be right back.
You guys in the chat, make sure you check out snhobbies.com.
All right, I am back.
Perfect timing. I just found the video.
Yeah, let's see.
If it plays. So this is a dual charger, and it also charges your cell phone.
Oh, cool.
It's actually the one I want to get, but it's pretty expensive. It's almost $200.
Oh, let's see. I love expensive toys.
Welcome to my bench, my humble bench. It looks like my shelf's about to collapse there with all the tools up there, and I've got my cool trendy pink and purple light over there. But aside from all that, super awesome benchness over there. Talking about LiPo chargers today, and the LiPo charger that I'm talking about today is the Ultra Power UP6 Plus. Around $169 on the Banggood website, but it is a dual charger that can do around AC 300 watts. It also has DC input, and you can do it up to about 600 watts output.
Beautiful screen
really
on it.
Awesome.
On the top. Wireless charging
dual ports on the front. And why am I talking about the UP6 today? Well, because it's kind of like one of those last chargers you'll ever have to buy. As long as it doesn't go up in smoke on you within some of these chargers can go bad. So keep in mind, whatever charger you buy, it's kind of like buying a car. Some of the components were done by hand, possibly. Some of them were done by machines. But some of the boards can burn up. I mean, they're under a lot of load, and that's something you have to keep in consideration. It supports field charging, so you can plug it in on the bench, make it a full-time dedicated bench charger, or plug in something like a 4S 10,000 milliamp. Out in the field, you can charge 1,300s all day with that. So a pretty sweet duality for this particular charger. But under $200, it's a little bit better than my HobbyMate smart charger from last year. This was the one, and it looks like it's kind of modeled from that. It has that same front display on there, but it has a
Same idea.
display.
Mhm.
The next version.
It
Here we
goes
go.
through a bunch of other ones in the thing too as well.
Yeah.
But
So
that one is awful.
the reason why I ask is because like right now I'm using a what's that called? The IMAX B6 AC. So it's like a blue one that you can only charge one at a time.
Yeah.
It works great, but sometimes I have project where I need to like charge like 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 LiPo. So and I just don't have the time to just always, pop it in, pop it out, So I've been like thinking about eventually replacing that with something better, like maybe like the one that you recommend. It has 2, and then there's also another one that it's called Sky RC Q200. It has 4 of them. So I don't know any of you have used it before. So
there is this. I don't know if I can spell it properly. So they have what's called a parallel board, and it can plug into your charger.
I bought one with my IMAX, but it didn't work. Maybe it's like a cheap one from China. And it just didn't work.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So you can basically plug it in, and then you should be able to plug in up to as many batteries as your parallel board will charge.
FPV Joe asked like how many cell. Oh, they're just like very simple, just like one cell, like the flat one. So.
Oh, they're your batteries you're talking about are 1S?
Yeah, just 1S, just like very simple
for
1S.
You wouldn't charge it with that one. For a 1S battery charger, yeah, that's gonna be different.
Yeah. Like the one you can buy from Lee's, like a flat pack. It's like very flat.
This thing is pretty good. If you have oh no, that's Spectre. Never mind. I misread it. There's one of these down here that has capabilities for 1S batteries.
Oh, really? Nice.
This one maybe. I know it's the same kind of design.
Oh, it's also from Sky RC. Yeah.
I have the Sky RC Quadro pack. But 3 of them work. The 4th one doesn't work.
Oh, but they seem expensive.
They are expensive. I got it for free because it's a sponsorship deal.
Okay.
Again, it was you couldn't sell it because of 3 of them.
Right.
Yeah, so this is 4 1S batteries. You
Okay.
Plug one in the top here. And
Yeah.
it takes different kinds. So it takes that little one, or it takes the other one, the bigger style, which is plugged in, and then it takes even the bigger one here.
Yeah.
Plugs in a different little way. And yeah, your dial on here and everything. This
looks good.
Or I have one that is just a USB. It's 4 1S batteries that plug into one little circuit that plugs into a USB, and that charges the batteries. But you can get those as well from here. I just don't see them on the list.
I mean, the one that you showed me earlier, the Sky RC Quattro, I mean, I think for the price point, it's pretty good. Like, I don't want to spend $300 on a LiPo charger, but under 100, I think it's still acceptable.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it is
Cool. I'll check out the site. Thanks.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, I just love spending money, man.
Yeah. Micro R, Micro M, CP,
Oh, cool.
and MX. So there's 4 types. That's
Okay.
crazy. So that even charges like the if you have like a brush to whoop, it takes like a different style connector. It'll charge that one as well. Whammy.
Mm,
That's pretty good.
pretty good for $70.
Might have to get one now because it all charges 420.
420 watts, 420.
420 amp. No.
Oh, 420 amp.
Yeah.
Nice. Just convenient to have. I mean, if you have 1S, so.
Yeah, totally. Mine is with my batteries, which I don't remember where I put them actually. I'd show them off if I had them on me. But yeah, it's just a little USB device, a little dongle.
Yeah, like right now, what I have, it's like these cheap, tiny circuit board that you hook it up to a USB somewhere, and then the power get converted into this board, and you charge your 1S. But it doesn't have any reading. You just have that dinky little LED that switch from red to green, or
That's all you
red
really
to blue.
need for them, really. I mean, it's nice to have the power reading, but when you're charging 1S battery, you can just charge it until it doesn't charge anymore, and it'll be fine.
True.
With other batteries, it's kind of an issue, but for a 1S battery.
Yeah, well, the reason why I needed to be somewhat accurate, it was because it was for a project that we designed these little device that we could ship to some participant from our research group, and we shipped them across North America. And the device needs to run off this battery for the entire duration of the research study. It cannot fail. So that's why I need to make sure that the battery pack is juiced up before we send them out.
Yeah.
So therefore, the procedure for charging the battery become a bit methodical, at least for me. Yeah.
Not just for fun.
Not just for fun. For fun, I don't really care. Anything works.
Exactly. Excuse me.
All good.
Rat, what is up, buddy?
Yo, how are you?
Another quick little fun edit, which doesn't seem to want to play properly. I don't know why. Yeah, it's super laggy.
A bit.
What just happened to my video? It's driving 480. Wow, it's super pixie. At least it'll play. My internet must be getting lagged down by something.
From your neighbor, maybe?
No, I'm an independent thing, but
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I should set it up so I'm also accepting wireless as well as plugged in. That might help.
So are you actually wearing some kind of goggle while controlling this?
Yeah.
Must be a fun experience.
Yeah, I love it, man. It's really fun. I'm actually flying the drone that's in the bottom left of the video.
Yeah, one of these days I gotta come by and play around with your setup. I never experienced one of these myself. It seems amazing.
Yeah, dude, it's a lot of fun. Ripping right beside the train and everything. Yeah. Just chilling with my foot up. No big deal. Super relaxed pose. Yeah, it's a fun little park. I fly there a bunch as well.
Yeah, it's close to Trout Lake, right? So
yeah, it's just up the hill from there.
yeah.
Right in Victoria. but it's so quiet all the time. Like there's barely anybody there,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a nice little spot.
Yeah. I never walked down there myself. I've drive by, I guess.
Yeah, that's the thing about that park. Everyone just kind of drives by it,
Yeah, pretty much.
which is great.
Yep. Mhm. See what is new.
I did an ABS test print for a vase.
Mm-hmm.
No supports on it. These
Mm-hmm.
things turned out really nice, really cool. There's that
Nice.
one spot where it missed right there, where it missed the post. You can kind of see a big hole there. But other than that, like it turned out perfect. Super nice. Pretty stoked on how these things are designed. Just like no supports at all. Just each line is a certain degree where it won't overhang at all.
I mean, you can do it if you can design them, if you spend the time to learn. Yeah, modeling. So
Yeah, it's super easy to do, which is cool. I just like it. It's neat. I think I might do some vases with the big printer sooner or later. Just
no,
so
for sure. Do it.
they don't take much filament because if you use vase mode, it just it's so
Mm-hmm.
fast. I don't know. I can't build robots until I can't anymore first.
Well, I mean, that's the whole reason why you bought that printers for, is to really get the volume to build big things.
Yeah. And I could have made this thing bigger, but this is the original size for this model,
Mm-hmm.
which I can't remember what size it is.
It's
No, the actual model.
Oh, okay.
7 1/4. 7 1/4 in diameter. I thought it was
Nice.
bigger than that. That's what she said. Yeah, that thing's gonna be sweet. I have no idea what I'm gonna put in it other than an Arduino and lights and stuff, but make it just like a follow around droid, nothing else, no fancy shit, just some sensors where it just follows you.
That's good enough. That's good enough.
Yeah. This little guy, I want him to do something though. He's got to do something.
Maybe you can put a servo in there, turn the head.
Yeah, that's what.
That would be pretty easy.
Yeah.
So
It's already got the slot already designed for the servo to fit in there and everything.
oh, sweet. That's great.
And the gear is printable and everything, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super easy. It's almost too easy. Astromech.net. Check it out. Build your own R2 unit or BB-8 or whatever Star Wars droid you want, really. This one's a mini chopper.
Wait, so where can you get those templates for fun?
Sorry?
Like where do you download them? Thingiverse?
No, you don't. You can't download the good ones on Thingiverse. You have to download it through Michael Bradley's Patreon site.
Oh, okay.
To a big forum on astromech.net. And astromech.net is just a big forum of all the creators of all the Star Wars droids and stuff like that, makers, 3D printers, and collaboration of information and cool shit and designs.
Cool.
And, the actual designs for the 3D prints are all on his Patreon OneDrive thing that he has set up.
Nice.
So I pay $5 a month, and you're open up to all those things, and you get to join them on Zoom chats every once a month and stuff. It's kind of cool.
Mhm.
All R2 builders.
Seems like there's a pretty big community out there.
It's huge. It's super big. There's so many
Yeah.
people getting into it, have no knowledge about any of it too, and I'm kind of in the mid-range somewhere, I guess.
You're seasoned.
I know some stuff, but not a lot. And some people are getting into it, and they're like, "How do I get this print to stick on my bed?" And they're like, "Oh man."
Oh man, I don't know.
You poor
That's the basic.
yeah. So, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's learning
Nice.
thing, right? So.
Nice.
I don't know if you can hear my printer in the background much, but there's a
Which
couple-
one? The Max or the other one? Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I only have this one running right now.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
There's a couple of noises where it makes and it sounds like someone's in here. Like it literally makes a weird.
Yeah.
But I also got some lube for the printer
Good.
from that Voxel company. The two types of lube, one for the rods and one for the the other one. So
The motor or
the threaded rod.
Yep.
Show you which ones I got.
Sure.
Unilube, which is a basic, lube for like oil for the rod,
Mm-hmm.
bikes and sewing machine. And
Yep.
then Magna lube.
What's that for?
For the threaded rods.
Oh,
It's
okay.
kind of like a bluer lube that comes out of it, or greenish maybe.
I thought there's only like the threaded rod, the Z rod, right? The Z rod is threaded, and then that's it.
For 3 it has 2 Z rods. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
My Ventura 3, not for this one.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So you have the smooth rod, which you use the Unilube or whatever that's called, and then the Magna rod, the blue one for the threaded. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. I just use PTFE lube all the way, everything. So maybe I'm just lazy. It works so far. It's all right. So
I tried using lube that I had from the machine, and it was just a small packet, and I found it just wasn't as good. Just because I use a printer like every day, like constantly, so I guess it's more wear and tear than.
Yeah.
But yeah, this stuff seems to be okay. It's not making as much like kind of like knocking noises or like doesn't sound like in trouble like it did before. It's
Yeah.
pretty smooth sounding now.
I mean, given that we print so much, or you print more, probably print more than I do. So you definitely gotta keep those rods smooth. Mm-hmm.
Clean up all the time, yeah. When I had my FlashForge Finder that I was borrowing off my buddy of mine. I ran that thing until it couldn't run anymore a few times and fixed it up and got it running again. And that thing I never lived it. Like it was always just nozzle issues. The Z-axis, all the axes worked perfect. It was a machine.
Nice.
Pretty good machine. But that was the very first version, not the one that's with the light version or whatever. This one was pretty big, so. And that basically printed this entire thing, and then
Wow.
the printer after that. And so it's like 611 pieces right there.
I know, right? So must took a long time.
Yeah, months, like 4 months of printing and gluing together.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Well, I'm hoping that eventually, like when I build my armor set, I don't want to spend 4 months, maybe 2 weeks.
No, I shouldn't for that because it's basically just setting in. There's no extra electronics has to go into it.
Yeah, exactly.
And stuff. I had to cut this thing a little bit to fit different things like that, right? So it's 3D printed from a file, but it's still a little bit of customizing it. The dome wasn't supposed to have any pie holes, panels that open up. It's supposed to be just like all these are supposed to be just closed off. I got a bunch of them open for different things.
Yeah. So out of curiosity, So if I want to print like a lightsaber for fun, where would I find like the best file for it?
I just found this one on Thingiverse. They actually have
Okay.
ones on Thingiverse. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I might print a few for my friend as a Christmas present.
I did a very, very small TPU lightsaber that you can find on Thingiverse, and it's just like a glow in the dark yellow.
Nice.
TPU, super bendy, and it actually is 3 pieces, so each piece comes apart. And yeah,
very cool.
The handle, you can see there's actually really good detail on it and stuff.
Yeah. Sure.
But if you take this piece out, which is another piece, and it fits really nice and tight, you can actually put a pencil. Let me get a pencil. You have to just trust me. But if you put a pencil in here, you can actually just use this as like a grip for your pencil.
And that is cute.
Yeah. I thought I had a pencil. 2020. Who uses pencils anymore? I got one. This is huge though. Yeah, it's not the right size. Yeah,
it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I use this sometimes. But I have a couple other ones laying around somewhere. Yeah, this one's super tight. Putting the pieces together is actually like... But it's kind of like kooky and fun. I never put it anywhere on Craigslist or anything like that, but it's kind of a cool little like toy.
Yeah. Hey Tim, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Not too bad. Just chilling with Marcel.
Oh man, I'm not chilling because I am hot as hell here. It's 34 Celsius.
34 Celsius. Where are you located? Is it in somewhere in Florida?
Australia, Queensland, Australia.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah. Where are you located?
I'm located about 5 minutes from Marcel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn. I'm
We're
sorry
like,
to hear that. Just kidding.
We're almost neighbors. We're almost neighbors.
Oh, man, how could you put up with that? I mean, look.
Well, I don't see him every day.
And remove from stream. Welcome. Goodbye.
Welcome. Goodbye.
I also printed this. This is actually I printed this like a while ago. So this stand and a microphone piece.
Oh, nice.
Together. And
nice.
Yeah, all 3D printed, but it broke one day falling off the shelf. So
I got this 3D printed.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. No, just kidding.
Tim, I was gonna say show Henry your hammer, but you'd probably make a joke.
Oh, that's like a Thor hammer. Yeah.
It's a phone holder.
Oh, that's very nice.
Oh, I didn't know it was a phone holder. What? That's
Yeah.
great. How did I miss
And
that?
the wire goes through there.
Yeah.
And it has a notch. That notch is very important, right there. That notch.
For your beer.
So the wire is flush, so it won't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Nice.
yeah, it's a phone holder. I made about I don't know.
Yeah.
5 of them before.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know it was a phone holder. That's
I thought you knew that.
Yeah, I guess I missed it.
Is that a Zortrax you got back there, or like a up machine?
Which one? Me.
3D.
Yeah, Tim.
That's an Adventure 3.
Oh, cool.
Adventure 3.
Nice.
She does her job. Just gotta yell at her a few times and it's fine.
Kick her butt. Yeah. I've had to
That's
kick her
right.
butt times. Amanda.
Amanda.
The
Say
party's
it one
about
more
to get started. The party's about to get started in the house.
Amanda, congratulations on meeting the professor. That was very good.
Professor.
She met a professor.
She better get in here. I want to hear all the news.
Yeah, you'll like it. She's She's kicking ass, man. Telling you. It's good to hear. Hey,
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I forgot a beer. Not like me. Be right back.
Grab me one.
You know what? I'll be right back to get a drink.
Okay, man. So I am just gonna glue this part together. It's probably lots. So this is a microphone stand thing that I built. Everyone, thanks for coming in and hanging out. Gonna get this party started as soon as Edge gets in the house. What's up?
I am going to have to reinstall my computer.
Reinstall your computer.
Yes. This is
What's
driving me nuts.
Too much port on it.
That's besides the point. That's only 56 gigs worth.
Scared me when you said that. That was a lot.
Must have.
Hey, Sean, what's up?
How's it going?
Oh, fucking lovely. 34 Celsius over here. This can.
Oh, shut up. It was 10 degrees here today.
10. Yeah, I don't miss that.
Fahrenheit. So what is that? Like, let's see. It'd be negative. That'd be negative 12 there.
About that, we never get that low. The lowest we get here is like 5, 4.
I
Not
see.
negative either. 4 Celsius is probably the lowest I've seen in Queensland
Wow.
since I've been here.
Yeah, just rub it in. Yeah.
I don't miss the snow, bro. I grew up in the snow, up to your waist.
Hey, Henry, how are you?
John, good. Nice meeting you.
Nice
Grabbing
meeting
a drink. So
Yeah.
Tim want to get a drink. I want to get a drink. So
Yeah. What are you drinking?
oh, that's nice beer. I'm drinking like a Moscato one.
Oh, Moscato. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Got it.
Nice.
I don't drink wine because I would get the name of a wino if I drank one because I drink excessively.
Especially in
Wow.
Australia.
That's right.
What's wrong with you? Why don't you have a beer in your hand?
Oh, I got one now. I got about 4 so
Oh
far.
my gosh, Sean, your cat is so cute back there, licking himself or herself.
That's all she ever does. She doesn't do anything else.
Oh, okay.
You got a beautiful cat sitting back there looking at
Yeah.
That was good. I like that, Aaron.
Yeah, she's actually my 3-legged cat.
Oh,
She's missing one of her hind legs.
Oh, wow.
they're all cute.
Did I not show you that before, Tim?
No. That is so cool, man. I love cats. I think they're adorable.
Yes.
Holy crap.
Wow.
So,
How did that happen,
missing
Sean?
leg. I have no idea. I actually found her and rescued her.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, she was at my work and basically starving to death. Now she's a big butterball.
Oh,
Oh,
that's so cute, man. She loves you. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, she is my baby.
Oh yeah. That is awesome, man.
nice.
So Henry, what's your usual name on on YouTube? Is it Henry in the chat or?
It's always Henry. It's always Henry.
Okay, now I know who to place name to face. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm always Tim.
always Henry. So
Always Tim Jackson. I go by my real name until I find a name for. Yeah. I'm still
yeah,
thinking
exactly.
about it.
Like maybe one day when I start my own channel.
Wacko Jacko.
Yeah.
I've been called that because the white. Yeah.
Careful, you might get whacked by Jago.
Oh man, I used to go to. That's some
Yes,
stories.
it's
man.
Henry always.
I used to go to the pub, and I'd just sit there and drink. Be in my little corner by myself. And this one bloke came over, and started accusing me of doing something, talking to his wife or something. And I was right in the middle of a drink, and I was like, I put my finger up, and said, wait. So I took a sip, put it down. Bouncer came over. And he looked at the bloke and he goes, "Just walk away now, because I'm giving you advice. You don't want to mess with Tim. Just walk away now." And the bloke's like, "Oh, whatever, blah, blah, blah." And then I stood up and he came up to like here to me. And I said, "You better walk away. Now you pissed me off because you stopped me from drinking my beer."
Right.
He walked away. 5 minutes later, his wife came in and apologized for him. He wouldn't come back and see me. Oh, so great.
Oh, hey, Michael.
Michael.
You. Hello.
Hello, Michael. How you doing, big guy? Haven't seen you in a while. Mika, you're in Australia, aren't you? So that's where you're at.
JSK Enterprise, what is up?
JSK in the house.
Lots of names floating in there.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Bring them in. Bring them in.
Everybody got the new box.
Whoa.
You got
That
it.
looks
Yeah,
super
you got
shiny.
it done.
Is that like a silk filament?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Oh, I like how you got everything in the grooves. You got everything connected now. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
What's it supposed to be, Sean? What's that?
this is a RetroPie. So it has a Raspberry Pi inside of it.
Mhm.
And
Like that.
so the Mario cube that you see that you punch,
Mhm.
yeah, that's what it's supposed to be, but with the RetroPie under it.
That is awesome.
It's the same
That's
on
nice.
both sides. But yeah, this is, since I know he's not going to watch this live stream, this is my brother's Christmas present.
Nice.
But you know
Nice,
it's it's recorded, right? So
Oh, yeah.
He still doesn't know Marcel, so we're good.
okay.
And then
That's very cool, dude.
I got him the matching controller for it too.
Of course you did.
Nice.
that looks sick.
You
So
didn't
nice.
think that though.
So I think it'll look good together.
I think so too, man.
I
Cool.
think you confused them. They're gonna catch on fire, man. You know, Xbox One is Nintendo. You can't do that.
Yeah, I know.
It's an omen.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
an omen.
Yeah, I guess I should probably put some
Wait 5
Xbox
seconds
games in
and
there.
it's gonna fail.
Well, I couldn't afford the PlayStation one. They have a PlayStation Red one, and it's like $64. I'm like, are you
Ooh,
kidding me?
Jesus.
So I'm
Here,
in the
here.
middle of
I also got him one of these.
There you go. There you go.
that's,
So it all matches now. You're fine.
There
that's
you go.
just paint it.
What?
Just paint it.
Just paint it red.
Nah.
Yeah,
No, that's
Keep it original.
original. It's good.
Oh, it's
Well,
not
you-
original. It's
Wait, wait.
wireless and everything.
Sean. I gotta show you something.
Sweet.
Let's see, where's the start? There we go. See, it's wireless.
That's
There
cool.
you go.
I didn't know you could get those wireless. That's awesome.
Here,
Yeah, they're 18
Yeah.
bucks.
Still in the
that is
box.
original.
Still
Oh,
in
there
the
No way.
Yeah, there you go.
still in the
No
box.
way.
I can't believe you still have the original box. Actually, I probably do too if I look.
Yeah.
You know, that makes the value go up very much so because you got the original box. You got
The
all
funny
the
thing is-
directions.
I got this from a garage sale. Like
wow.
this old lady was like selling a whole bunch of stuff in front of her house. I saw it. I didn't have cash in with me at that time. I literally ran home, grabbed $20, went back and just pay her and buy it.
$20.
$20
$20.
is cheap.
That's cheap. I mean, I'll buy it
She
any
didn't
day.
know. She
Yeah, that
didn't
was like
know what-
5 years ago, so
Wow.
it still
She didn't
works.
know what she had. She didn't know what
Yeah.
she had.
No idea.
So I still have an original Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo,
Hmm?
the Wii, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2.
Hmm.
I think that's all I got.
Those are classics.
It's so
All
good.
originals and like tons of games with these. I do have probably 70 Atari games too. I just cannot find my Atari.
I
had
remember
a
back
Atari
in the day
2600.
when N64 came out. Oh my god! Like as a kid,
Uh-huh.
I went crazy over it.
Oh yeah, everybody wanted it.
Yeah, everybody.
I had an Atari 2600 all in the case, duct taped in that airtight case. All the games. I played it once or twice, and now I found out it's worth $1,000.
Right, yeah. I know. Mine's sitting somewhere in a box. I have no idea where. And yeah, I can sell it for that because, like, with all the games that I got, I mean, holy crap.
Oh, I had shitloads of games, but I had it totally fooled in the airtight case. But my niece has it, so I know she probably kept a hold of it.
Right.
So hopefully she can,
Especially
she has kids of her own, keep on passing it down. Yeah.
Everybody's seen Player One, right? Ready Player One? Sorry.
Yep.
I have to say it right.
What was it? Is a new one coming?
There's a what?
A new one? Right.
There is.
One. Second one coming out.
Is there a second one? Cool. I was hoping so because the first one was good. But I'm just a computer geek like that too, though. So
I like all my old stuff, man. Asteroids, Galaxian. I mean, all of them.
now,
I even got the first Xbox. I still have that. I kept it because all the music I had from Napster on there. So
out of all of us, who has had a ColecoVision?
me,
I think I did.
I had a Coleco. I had the handset with the.
You know?
Yeah.
With the
I
15
loved it. Yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
Hey, this will
I'm
show us that
I'm
we're all
not that
nerds.
old. I gotta Google it. I don't know what that is.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, look
This
up
will
a
show us how
ColecoVision.
much.
That was in Ready Player One. That was the kid that was playing the TV. That's what he was playing was ColecoVision. It had the best graphics, even over the Atari.
Oh wow.
Yes, it did. Now, who here had the first test? Oh Jesus! Texas Instrument computer.
I did have that.
You're a nerd just like I am. Thank you, Sean.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not the only one.
Love my Texas Instrument stuff.
Oh man, I had the first calculator they came out with.
Uh-huh.
That was
It was
awesome.
like this big.
God, it was expensive even back then.
Yeah. Yep. It was awesome. I love it.
It was cool because it could add and it could subtract.
Yeah. And it spelled boobs.
It did. That was the biggest thing and hello. You had to learn how to say hello on it.
You mean it could do more than just spell boobs?
Yeah. And then I even remember I had the first watch, the calculator watch. I had that.
Oh wow.
What else?
The one with you can type.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could type all it, and the teachers never knew it.
Ridiculous, man. I remember that thing.
Yeah.
I seen somebody with one and I had it on for a bit. And I was like, how can you, like, I'm like Homer Simpson, man. Like, I'm pressing 3 buttons already.
Right.
You use like a stylus.
I used a Q-tip. Q-tip.
Yeah. Q-tip, man.
Or the butt end of the pencil in your classroom.
There was actually still so many of those in Idaho that they actually had to ban them in our colleges here
Really?
for tests and stuff because people were still using them.
I remember the teacher never knew about it, and we were just over there watching them.
Yeah, that was new technology. They didn't know anything about that.
Nope.
So did you look that up, Henry?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at something else.
Okay.
You'll take your word for it. For now.
The best part about my high school stay was blowing up the chemistry lab.
I'm just about to buy something Marcel recommended.
Oh, what was it?
Oh, it's just like a micro battery charger.
Oh, cool.
For a 1S.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got a good, actually, Sean will know because he has a name that says Edge FPV, so he knows a lot about it.
Oh, cool.
What do you recommend for a 1S battery charger?
Ooh.
I need to charge like a lot of them, so I have like
There's
20.
the one that you showed is a good one. I have seen that one before. I was watching the video before because I was talking to my dad. But that one is a pretty good one. I don't know what's the price on that one though.
60 Canadian.
$60, almost $70, I think.
Okay, that's. I mean, for a good one, it's about what you're gonna run. So
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fancy.
So.
you know, I spent $300 on mine. So
Oh.
Holy
Well, but I
shit.
only need to charge
Yeah.
1S though. So.
yeah, I know, I understand that, but
Yeah.
I got to charge up 6S from 1S to 6S. So
Right.
But I'm pretty sure there's like a 1S battery charger that's like 8 of them or more.
there is, and I cannot think of what it is.
I guess you could just Google.
Right? I should just do
1S
that.
battery charger.
Yeah.
Y'all remember the red phones that your parents used to put in the kitchen? Oh, you can only use this for an hour or 2 hours on Friday. It was the party line for all your friends around town.
Right.
I loved it. Loved it. Amanda, you coming in?
That's awesome, Tim.
Oh, I love it. I
I'll
used to
share
love
that with voice and with text.
it.
Yeah, Venom makes a good one too.
Yeah.
That might be a good one for you to get because a lot of the RC cars and stuff have that single one. And there's one here. It's called the Venom Pro Quad 1S LiPo charger, and it's
Sure.
$39 US.
Want to share?
Venom Pro Quad.
I'll send it to you now, Amanda.
Sure.
So I like Venom's chargers. They're cheap and they're still pretty good.
Really? I see one here that's $389.
Holy shit! No, not that one.
I'm like, holy
You
crap.
should have it in your messenger now, Amanda.
Hang on just a second. Let me see if I can. Are you in Canada too, Henry?
Yeah, I'm Canada. Are you in Canada?
I don't know why.
Let me look it up on the Canada website. See if I can find it real quick.
Actually, my
Sure.
computer's lagging right now.
I'm doing it the right way, Marcel.
Yeah, my computer's lagging right now. I might get booted.
Oh,
It's
you're
Venom.
lagging. That's how you saw. That's why you heard me weird. I thought it was my computer
I don't know what's going on over here.
because I know I just cleaned this computer totally out today. I did everything to it. I did the updates on my graphics card. I did everything. So
See,
shouldn't
and
be lagging at all.
it's not showing it on the Canada website. It is an American company, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I searched for Venom Quad, Venom Pro
Yeah, I'm
Quad.
not seeing it on the Amazon site at all.
What are
Yeah.
you looking for?
The Venom Quad
The
charger?
the Venom. The Venom.
The one I see,
Quad charger.
is like 329.
Yeah, let me just put the American one in
Sure.
here just so you see what it is.
Sure. Drop it in the link somewhere. I'll check it out.
Holy crap! It's very expensive over here. So
Yeah, very expensive.
Yeah.
So under the
So,
Yeah.
private chat, it's under the private chat under the StreamYards. Yeah.
sweet.
StreamYard. Yeah. Okay.
SteamYard, StreamYard, it's all the same.
Yeah, but yeah, that thing, the thing that we're on. I don't know what it's called.
Oh,
It's called the internet.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
It's not called
The
the
thing-
internet. I thought it was the internet.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
We're the last generation that actually saw the internet come in.
Yep.
Don't that make you feel old?
No.
Oh, yeah. Right, did I?
so Sean, you say that one is better than the Sky RC Micro?
Like I've
Oh,
had
the
a couple
price is
IRCs and they're pretty good. You just kind of have to watch it. Like
Oh.
that's my only difference. I just figured that the Venom one would be a little bit cheaper.
Uh-huh.
And they have really good electronics. They're made for racing RC cars, and so they have to be reliable for that type of thing.
Yeah.
Right, right.
I would assume that a 1S LiPo charger for a Venom would be pretty damn good, because you're talking
Yeah.
about
It's a lot of
micro cars that they
expensive.
race at
To
like
me-
100 miles an hour.
Yeah. it's not that expensive. It's like you can actually buy that from the Amazon.com and ship it to Canada for an extra $10 US, like
Oh, that's
31
not bad.
10, like 41 US shipped
Okay.
to my house.
I sent the other link that was actually the link. I'm sorry. I sent the one of my search. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh, that's okay. Both are the same.
Okay. You saw what
Lord.
I looked back at it. I'm like, wait a minute. That's the whole thing. That's the whole page. Jeez.
I found it.
It
Okay.
helped us figure out
Cool.
which one to buy.
Yeah. One of these. Just one of these.
pick them both. That way you have two.
Yeah, right.
Awesome. Okay, I just bought it.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
You bought it off Amazon instead of S10 Hobbies.
Yeah, I feel kind of betrayed, right? Local business supporting Amazon empire.
Right. Yeah.
That's it.
But I gotta go to
Negative
the US.
points. Negative points.
Yeah, I know. It's not bad.
That's
I'll
all
forgive
good.
you this once.
They're so much more expensive over here. Hey, it's,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everything is in Australia. Nobody wants to go to Australia.
But just think, if you're getting $20 an hour over in America, you get 40 over here. So you got to remember the economics of it. But yeah,
Right.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They make a lot more money over there.
But the cost of living is more, right?
it's
Not bad.
it's about the same. You pay like what you pay monthly over there, almost double, and you pay that over here. But we pay rent weekly. Not
I
much.
always go off of a gallon of milk. How much is a gallon of milk?
Like $10.
No.
Not in California. I know it's expensive down there.
I don't know. I don't buy milk. I buy almond milk, so it's like $10.
Well, yeah.
It's about $4.
So cheap.
And we
What is
don't
it?
get gallons. We're by liters. I get a liter of milk, and it costs me about $2.50. Yeah.
$2.50. Okay.
So yeah,
So
it's like
about the
yeah,
same cost of living. So
yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's about the same. It's just economically. I rock kangaroo socks. And
yeah.
never mind. Never mind. You shouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't put that underneath mine. You should change that because of that picture that Andrew put out.
Forever.
I'm really jealous though because you can buy all the Impulse RC stuff you want and get it next day air.
Yeah,
$3 for 2 tires. Oh, 2 liters. Sorry.
$3 for 2
Wow.
liters. Sorry, Mika. Mika, where do you live? Don't she live down in Victoria? I think. Oh no.
Wow.
Yeah, but I like it over here, except
Yeah.
the heat right now.
Well, it's summertime.
Crazy.
Hello.
You know, Tim, in
Is it
Canada we
like
don't get
100?
any.
Yeah, but it's
How
the
hot is it?
beginning of summer, and it's
Like
already
120 degrees or something.
Yeah,
Oh my
but-
gosh.
33 Celsius right now. It's about 98.
Whew.
Yeah.
It was
Jealous.
29 Celsius this morning at 9 a.m.
Did you find any spiders or snakes on your toilet yet?
No, not yet. No, I keep my door shut.
Oh, okay.
Keep my door shut.
Don't you have those big, huge spiders that are like the size of your face?
Huntsman. Yeah, Huntsman.
Oh heck no. Mm-mm. Nope.
I
I'm
Googled
out.
your
Down
team.
there, man. Target practice
I forget.
22 all day long.
No way, dude. No way.
Yeah, it's yeah, they're a good one. You can keep them as pet and just walk them around with the dog lead. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Nope.
I can see you doing that.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'll be like, yeah.
I got him. Look at it.
Here's
I got him
near that
trained.
spot where Mika
Look,
lives
he
at that
even
spot
barks.
where There's rock. Remember, Tim?
We
Remember,
looked
what?
last week. We were looking at the map.
remember
She
looking
lives-
at your rock and everything like that?
Oh, she lives at yeah,
It's a
out
cross.
west. All right, never mind. Sorry, I forgot. It must be because
That
of
was-
this. Hold
It
on,
was
I gotta
last.
get the
That was last week. Maybe you moved. Who knows?
number. Wolf spiders are bigger. They eat. Well, wolf spiders are the bird-eating spiders. Yeah, they're like that.
Nope.
But then there's
You
funnel
sure
web.
it's a spider anymore?
Then there's funnel web, and then there's the whitetail spider that's real small but can take pieces out of you.
Yeah.
You know what we call
The
wolf
funnel
spiders?
web is what I'm afraid of. I hate those things.
What do you call
Oh, Mikathara. Okay, sorry. Mikathara. Sorry. Be right back.
You can throw them.
So, is that still printing? That big ass print you're printing?
Oh yeah, it's a big ashtray.
It looks like you're printing like a well or like a I don't know something. Is it what are you printing back there?
So it's this guy, but full scale to what he's actually supposed to be.
What?
So
Yeah.
right now, I am printing the base, or not the base, the base, yeah, the body.
Yeah.
Green piece,
Very
not the wheel, not the legs. This green piece is that piece.
It's so awesome.
I heard that. You could hear that. You're like freshie. My eyes are killing me. I've been sitting in front of this computer all day.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on meeting that
Working
person.
hard.
Oh yeah, it was really cool. It was really, really cool.
That was good to see.
You want to tell us what happened?
Oh, I was just at a conference for LGBTQ plus community issues in education, and there was someone regionally, and they were giving a presentation. So I went in the web conference and I was asking questions and stuff, basically. So yeah, it was neat. I just didn't know they were that close. They were like maybe 30 minutes away from here at the university. So it's cool to see like people that it's for the whole state, the conference is. So it's cool to see that there's people like right here locally that are working on issues for kids.
Nice.
That's what it's all about. Kids are us.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
That is awesome.
The way my background
What do you do for work?
looks like Amanda with Dawn.
What?
He's in the background. And it's like right between you guys.
Yeah.
See? Looks weird. The late unicorn with Sean.
Oh,
It's all good.
It's too funny.
So Henry, so you fly FPV or?
No. I met Marcel through another group that mainly do 3D printing. So
Oh, okay. Okay.
It'll be soon though.
Well, what? Yeah. What's the 1S for then?
it's like it's for the project I do at university.
Like.
Like we design these interactive talking objects
Oh, okay.
that we send to participants
Okay.
across North America, and it has to be powered through these 1S battery for the duration of the experiment.
Okay.
So I designed my own circuit board. I would program them to wake up, do something, go back to sleep.
Yeah.
But we have to ship them across America, so therefore we have a whole bunch of these like 1S LiPo battery that we plug into the circuit board, and I have 20 of them every time, and then so charging them one by one is just like freaking hassle.
So
Yeah.
is there a restriction on milliamp hours?
The biggest that I can find that is the smallest size. So
Okay. So it has to be small.
yeah, the GPS style 2500 milliamp hours. That
Okay.
one is like the one that I
Right.
found, and it's pretty good. I think Adafruit sell one that is pretty big and flat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's also 2500 milliamp hour, but our form, the enclosure doesn't fit properly, so sometimes we have to go with the GPS version of that.
I gotcha. So
nice, man. Nice.
So I do a lot of like electronic design, 3D modeling, 3D printing, CNC, laser cutting, all that kind of stuff.
So I'm thinking we got a future billionaire on the show with us right now.
No.
So this is a 2S. I didn't mean to grab it, but anyway, this is a 2S flat pack. These are the 1S batteries that I have. And these are both the same style of connection. But they're a flat battery, 1S battery. This one
Yeah,
is
exactly.
540.
540 milliamp?
600 milliamp for this
Oh.
one.
I actually found one that is around that size or like slightly bigger. That's 2500.
But these ones are 750 milliamp. These are for my brush tool that I used to have. Huge
How many?
flat pack 1S.
What can he get, and how many charging units that he can do at one time? pretty much that'll help them out. How many you can do at one time?
I mean, 4 is the common one, but I'm sure there's ones out there that can do more. Just we haven't found them locally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was going to tell you about this company, but they don't have anything that big on 1S. But believe it or not, this is a 4S battery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
See how small that is? Let's see if I can see. There's a normal size 4S battery comparative.
Holy crap!
That small one's like the size of a 9-volt, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
wow.
It's a little taller than a 9-volt, but but yeah, this is a 4S and this is a 4S.
That's nice. Jesus.
Yeah.
So that's why I was going to tell you about this company is Ovonic, and they let's see if I can get it up right.
Might be small enough for what you need.
Yeah, but if you have to only go with 1S, which would be the your mathematics on the actual board, I'm sure, like it can only handle that much voltage, correct?
Yep.
So the 4S, you would have to put a way large capacitor and resistor on it to even do that. But sorry, I was an electrical engineer too, so.
Well, I mean, you know better than me then. So.
No, I doubt it. You're designing the circuit boards. I can do that with the trigonometry and stuff, and do all the math and stuff on it. But when it comes to actually putting in the correct resistor into the next capacitor, into the next, that kind of stuff, I'm not quite there yet.
Just play Minecraft more. You'll be fine. I'm not kidding. It's true.
I just do data sheet all day and make sure things just don't blow up, So.
Right. But
that's a good thing.
That's the important part. Like the circuitry isn't exactly square or triangular. It doesn't work. So.
And I blew up a chemistry lab. I don't want you to blow up that lab.
I'm with Tim blowing things up. I'm good. I like to break. I'm the breaker and the blower upper. I'm the one that
I'm the smoker.
Yeah. Wait.
I just knew what chemicals to put together to put on the Bunsen burner and leave very quick.
Yeah.
Anytime the chemistry teacher would be like, "Don't put that together," I'm like,
"Yeah, don't do that.
Let's see how much we can get."
Yeah. I can definitely see Tim putting jet fuel on top of a Bunsen burner.
I wouldn't do that. That wouldn't give me time enough to get away. I was halfway down the walkway before it actually blew up, so I did good.
Oh my god!
I just dropped a link down in private chat. I think that's the battery that I use for the project. So.
Okay.
Let me know if there's better. So.
Yeah, I want to see. I'm curious.
What?
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
It was in the chat.
I
regular
see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a battery that goes into an MP3 player, DVD player,
Right.
LEDs.
It's a form factor, right? So.
Have you looked at the 5,000 milliamp cell phone batteries?
Do you have a link for it? Probably not.
Let me look.
You have the internet. You can find anything.
There's a 4,000. If you scroll up, there's a 6,000 and there's a 4,000 up above it.
Yeah, but I think the 5,000 is about that size, is what I'm thinking of.
It is. It's quite small. It's like.
Yeah.
It's not big. So it's a little thick, but it's not big.
Yeah, it looks like the 6,000 is the same size.
I think this one measures about. Does it have a size here?
A little different. But you can't form it to fill the bigger, right?
Oh yeah, it does have a size. This one it measures like 70 millimeter by 40 millimeter by 7.
Okay. Yeah, I know I've seen some smaller than that. I think I'm gonna have to look at my other website for that one though.
I'm always in the quest for small, powerful batteries.
Right.
Mhm.
15. There's a 5. There's the
That's
5.
my ex-wife said.
Yeah, this one's-
Sorry.
That's why they make rechargeable.
Do you have any? Do you have any headroom on that at all?
I'm sorry?
Do you have any headroom on that at all for size wise?
Possibly.
Okay, there's this one.
You
Sorry.
got me on that one, Amanda. Thank you.
Jeez, Amanda.
I'm sorry.
All I gotta say is one word:
Her mind is in the gutter today. I'll tell you
egg.
that.
Egg.
In the gutter.
Egg.
Okay. That's cool.
Mine lives in the gutter.
Far
Why do you
out,
think
man.
I'm always eating snacks on this stream? I'm like eating constantly because I'm trying to shut up.
See, I think that one might be a little bit thinner,
Oh, dude.
but it's over
It's
half.
longer.
Yeah, it's definitely longer. So that's why I was asking you, like, how much room do you actually have?
I think some of the design can fit that,
Okay.
but one of the enclosure probably not. But
Yeah.
5,000 is pretty good. So
'Cause if I was thinking right, that should work, just by what you were describing, that should work in your system for probably 12 hours continuously.
oh no, I need this thing to run for at least 1 year.
Oh shit. Well, then what are you running, a clock?
No.
Bomb.
It's I'm running this board that it has a backend server. It's an IoT device that link
Okay.
up to a server,
Okay.
grab a message, and then just play it in Morse code. And then
Oh.
afterwards, go back to bed. Go back to sleep. That's it.
Okay. Well, that's technically a clock.
Sure. Technically a clock. So,
So
Hmm.
I bet it would last longer. I
That's a
don't know
cool.
about a year. That'd be really close, though.
yeah. So basically, my boss at university pays me to design this sort of like wacky little circuit board thing for
Right.
research. So I'm like, all right, I get paid for doing this. That's totally fine. But because the fact that it's wacky, so the form is also wacky sometimes. It's like I gotta put this inside like a bowl, and then I'm like, a bowl with a false bottom, it's really tight in space.
Yeah.
So therefore, like the battery constraint become like an issue.
So, do you have to have? Do you have any transformers on there to upscale the voltage at all, or do you need that at all, or?
No. Basically, I'm using like an ESP board with some micro and 80 tiny processor. Basically, an Arduino. So I basically rip out the core processor and then design everything around it.
Okay.
Everything is powered through like 3.7 volt.
Okay.
I wonder if you could use even a solar power panel on the outside of it to give it a little bit of extra boost on it.
I suggested it.
Solar panel.
I suggested it, but he was like, no, it ruined the aesthetic. So I'm like,
The aesthetic.
I even suggested like using using like wireless contact charging.
Right.
I had the coil inside. He was like, no,
Yeah.
we don't want to design that. Everything has to be contained within that bowl.
Well,
I'm like,
I can kind of understand that because, like, if you're talking about like cybersecurity type stuff, that would definitely have to be
Yes.
completely contained, completely isolated.
yeah.
So, yeah, I can kind of get that.
I like how
So-
he's giving limitations to make it harder, not to make it easier.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Marcel.
I love it, though. It's awesome. That's sweet, man. I wish I had your job, Henry.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey Marcel, your job pays better than my job.
Well, see,
Yeah.
I work for DOE, and we have a lot of cybersecurity around there. So
Uh-huh.
I understand where you're coming from on that stuff because we have a lot of equipment that is similar to that, where it has to be contained and supplied only by itself,
Yep.
and nothing else outside. Nothing else can interfere with it. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Exactly.
So I imagine it's the same exact type of technique. So.
So it's kind of like a mini computer that wakes up, goes to bed, does
Right.
something, So
Amanda.
Never
That's
mind.
pretty cool. That's really cool.
Never mind.
hey man, if you guys have any, like,
I don't know the answer to.
both mine is already in the gutter.
I'm just sitting here eating a piece of cheese, drinking out of a lightsaber. What? I don't know.
Answer your own questions.
You were thinking it. I could feel it. Through the force, I could feel it.
She has that look on her that it is like the Force, isn't it?
This
like-
is the look of an exhausted educator that's been online for 17 hours today. Literally, like
Jesus,
wait, how long did it take me to get home? Like an hour or something? I think I took an hour away from the stream. That was it.
Hey, Amanda, I feel you.
Jesus, where
I mean,
crazy.
I literally just have like a 5-hour class today teaching student about, I don't know, like cosplay making. So
Yeah. That's fun though.
That
Yeah.
would be fun, but wow, 5 hours worth though.
yeah, 2-hour lecture, and then I have 2 labs. So and then
Oh, okay,
basically
okay.
4 hours of labs. So
That's not
Wait.
too bad.
Told you we got the future billionaire in our show right now.
That kind of sounds like that kind of sounds like what I do. It's usually like troubleshoot. I'm not even a technology like educator. Like I do it for fun. But they're like, what kind of computer should I buy? And I'm like, first of all, we're at work right now, and aren't you supposed to be with children right now? Like, oh no, they're fine. They're off. They're playing Minecraft or whatever. I'm like, oh okay, whatever. Like, it's good. I don't care. I love my job. So
It'd be like, let's start talking about AMD.
yeah. No, it's fun. Like it is. It's really fun because every day is different. But it's like there's feast or famine times where it's like you're sitting here going, okay, what am I going to read now? Because all the books in the house have been read. I guess I could restart this one. But no, screen time today was just too much.
Yeah.
Well, I just started reading a new novel that a friend of mine and Tim and maybe Sean knows, a guy named Asgard Studios, Hugh.
Yeah.
Some books.
Yeah.
And, scientific.
He's an author.
So I started reading them. It's only like $10 or something on Amazon. So
I want to get some of them. Yeah, because he's into the same stuff I'm into. So
very like Red Dwarf meets Star Wars, Star Trek-ish type thing, like futuristic.
So it's kind of like sci-fi.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of? Oh gosh, I'm so gonna mess this up. Hang on, let me look it up because it's in my Wakelet.
Uh-oh.
He's an author. There's a couple of them actually. Andrea Stewart, she's really good. But Angus McIntyre.
McIntyre, I heard the name.
He's here. I'll give you the link in the chat.
McIntyre, that sounds familiar. So I used to do a lot of reading.
He fell off the stream.
Oh. He did this really cool. He's a science fiction fan fiction author, but then he's also done like all these like kind of like Tales from the Loop kind of photos and stuff, like just way out there. You probably would like it if you like that kind of stuff.
Tales Loop shit, yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah. If you look at the Wakelet I sent you, there's some pictures and stuff in there that he's done. I met him through a organization I'm part of, but he's such a cool dude. Like, came and talked to us, talked about his book, answered any questions we possibly could have had. Like, it was just awesome. Like,
He's from Bergen County too.
Yeah.
That's where I used to roam around.
That's
Really?
where that's the science fiction. What is it called? I forget. I'm not even part of it. They won't let me join because I'm too young. But they're also like, yeah, I know. I'm only 40.
I wish I could get into rooms like that. Hey, you can't join. You're too young.
No, they told me, like, okay, they said I could join because one of my old AOL buddies was like, hey, come to this thing, you'll probably like it. And I got hooked, and so every month they do a different author, and the author comes and talks to their like organization. But they're very like, they're just different people, and so it's like good to hear a different perspective sometimes, you know. So I'm like, I'll sit there and listen to them have conversations, but then I'll engage with the author and stuff too, and it's just cool. So it's neat because you get a chance to pick their brains and ask them funny. Like I always ask them weird questions that have nothing to do with their book. Like, what's your favorite? Like, I'll go on their website and like look up like weird facts about them that they have published, and I'll be like, "What's your favorite hat?" And they're like, "Why aren't you asking me about your book?" You know, or sometimes they're just like thankful because you didn't ask another question about the book. You know,
It's good to know them, get to know them themselves.
Yeah, that's more my thing. Like, I'm just interested in people, like what people do and what they are interested in, and like learning things.
The Warrior Within. Yeah, I gotta check that out. It's on Kindle, so that's
good. It's a really good book.
So, Amanda, here's one of the computers that I actually take care of every day. This is only a minute and a half. Ready?
Well, you stopped me from getting a beer, Sean. All right,
is that Watson? Is that Watson's brain?
Yeah, that's true. I think it's a lot smaller than that.
Yes, hey, we brought him to the dark side, Bob. Are you jealous?
Oh yeah.
Come to the dark side, Bob.
Here, we have lightsaber drinks.
Holy shit! Is this AI, Sean?
Yeah.
Supercomputers.
Bob's probably in his hot tub right now, though.
Yeah, this is the computer I take care of every day.
Bob, come join us.
One of like 18.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's basically saving humanity from itself when he's at work. We just don't know it.
Yep.
Good. Very good.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
It's NDA. We're not even allowed to say what he does. That's how
okay, so we can't talk about the porn videos and
it's like Fight Club.
It's like Fight Club. Yeah.
You don't talk about Fight Club?
Yeah.
Henry, if you asked that question again about your battery, I think Bob would probably be the best person for an answer.
Oh yeah, Bob.
I think
that's one computer there.
Holy crap.
That's only one, right?
Yeah.
There's multiple.
Did you see them specs, bud?
It's double row, but it's a single computer. It's all liquid cooled.
Holy crap. Can I have them specs at my house, please?
Yeah.
Right?
I just want to play Minecraft on it.
Yeah, you got to go through the government to get it, but hey, what the hell?
What?
Yeah,
hey,
Bob,
Dave, right? Bob?
The batteries, it takes 4 UPSs to run that thing. Like,
oh my gosh.
No, we're talking about Henry's batteries.
Henry needs batteries.
Yeah, I need batteries.
Well, that one takes batteries too, so.
It's a Kickstarter.
I wonder if I can get one of those computers at my place, and I can just tell the government, no, I'm just checking out new porn sites.
Yeah, you can. They're only what was it?
Like $10 million. Oh,
yeah,
$60 million. That's not bad. Tim's got like $1 billion in the like in the chump change. Like,
oh yeah. I'll get it out now. Okay.
He's like, let me go and dig it up in the backyard.
Yeah. Holy shit! And I was thinking about upgrading my graphics card, but goddamn.
Well, that's old technology. They're actually supposed to get a new one here really soon. That's actually bigger and better than that.
I thought that's what Watson was doing.
That.
Yeah, I think that one's 150 million.
Wow.
Holy shit. When you get that, show me the specs on that.
Wait, isn't it supposed to be cheaper? I mean, I know all the stuff they put in it is like state of the art. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say.
But like, isn't it supposed to get cheaper? Like, because my old computer was like the same price as my new computer, but that was like 1996, and like this is like 2020.
Well, okay, so that computer alone, just by itself, right there, is helping. It was helping with all the COVID stuff. It was trying to research all that. So it had basically all the elements of the entire Earth in there. You can go into a virtual reality, throw them together, and see what it does.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that what Watson's doing already?
Kind of. It's a little bit faster than that.
Oh.
That's
So
pretty
then the
well,
next
man.
one after that is supposed to be even faster than that. It's supposed to be
So-
3 rows.
So we should take that computer, the computer that you guys are getting rid of, and Watson, and put them all together on Jeopardy and see who wins.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I-
when you go
both
into work, Sean, the first thing you hear, can we play a game?
Yeah.
he's
I've
Skynet.
asked him a couple times. I'm like, just give me like 15 minutes. That's all I ask. Everything will be good. It's fiber optic. It's 10 gigs a second, so we're good.
I always remember that at war games. Do you want to play a game?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
well, all they said was they just cocked their AR-15. So.
That's what she said.
No, hey, hello.
Sorry, Henry.
Yeah, sorry, Henry. We're talking about stuff. I'm getting a beer. Be right back. Shit, where's my cursor? Oh, it's on a third screen. All right, stop.
Fucking hilarious.
Crazy.
I love hanging out with you guys because you guys just make me want to spend money.
You want to spend money? I'll send you the files for R2D2, and
Right, there you go.
man.
I don't
Wait,
have that
we
much
gotta spin the wheel to see who wins the grand prize.
No, we got to get him a Beta FPV 95.
I have an orange Sharpie highlighter up for bid. Would like to buy it? Who's gonna win it tonight? Like who the heck
You always
who
win.
runs around with an orange highlighter? Like nobody has like, I don't know. I guess I do.
All right, you brought it on.
Oh.
Bob's asking like, what's it for?
Oh.
It's basically
Let's
powering
see.
like a little
Orange?
circuit board I
Are you
designed.
talking about, or one of the
Yeah.
other colors, or
I only have orange and blue. I don't even have purple. I don't have anything.
Are those
purple, or the? Yeah, let's see, pink. You don't have the pink
I'm
even.
not. No, I don't do that.
Oh, right now, Bob's want to join. Bob's want to join.
Yeah,
Oh, all
Bob
right.
wants to join.
Look, I'm so poor. I have to get my pens from the freaking pet hospital. Like I don't even have I don't even have money for pens.
Are you stealing pins from the office supplies?
Yeah, it's like there's one from the pet hospital. I don't know.
This
Here's
is the only one I got.
there's one from Texas A&M.
There we go. Now it's
Like,
like,
yeah, yeah. I've got like
Nice.
orange and blue. That's it. Orange and blue. I don't even know where the yellow is.
I
I have
gotta
a
get more.
stylus, but I don't even have a touchscreen. So why do I even have that?
Hey, can I borrow that? I got that
Yeah.
laptop over there.
Do you guys don't have Best Buy or whatever there, right?
No.
Oh, not in
No.
Australia.
Well, not here
Not in
now.
Australia.
Wow.
Well, we do have a Best Buy, but Best Buy is just like closed for some reason.
Oh, that's different. Yeah.
The underbuy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Bob.
Bob is in the house.
hey, Bob. What the
Wow.
Hello.
What?
Jesus, did she swallow?
hell?
Just kidding. Sorry, Amanda. Sorry. Look at Amanda. I got her.
I just shoved a gummy bear in my mouth, and I'm just like,
Oh,
you caught me off guard.
sorry.
Choking to death.
He must
Well.
have something wrong. He must have something wrong with his internet.
That's what happens when you get on the internet in the hot tub.
It's not like you jumped in
Hey,
the hot
I
tub.
wish I had a hot tub or a
You lost
pool.
Bob.
Yeah, he must have lost his internet.
Here,
He
Henry.
maybe he restarted or something.
You think he might be on his phone, but
Oh,
Henry.
I see enough rough end.
Henry.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is my desktop computer, my little mini micro one.
oh, for
That-
heaven's sake!
That is so cute. That is so cute.
It's got
So
a
what monitor do you have for
got
that?
an M.2 NVMe memory card in it for
Uh-huh.
the hard drive. 8 gigs of memory, 4-core processor, and then at 2.2 gigahertz.
But you want to know what's funny, Henry? He has a 50-inch TV connected to it.
It's 4K. He's a 4K
It's
TV.
65, damn it.
Oh, yesterday it was 80
I'm
inches.
sorry,
Now
man.
it's getting smaller.
No, the projector's 130 inch. So
It gets colder, a smaller one, it gets colder.
It is
10
winter.
degrees here,
It's
so
almost winter.
it was a 40 inch, damn it.
So, Sean, I like you. It's like the stuff you have is so extreme. It's like the smallest computer, but the biggest screen. You know?
Right?
Yeah.
It's not the way you use your computer.
You have that picture readily available there?
What about Bob?
Of that
Tim,
little one?
behave.
I gotta stop.
Behave.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and get it.
As he disappeared.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. I better turn the fan up. I better turn the fan up on high.
I swear, Henry, this thing talks to me. I'm gonna put a microphone up to it one night when I'm not here. Let it record just the printer making noise, and then I'm gonna upload a soundtrack of just the ender making noise.
You should.
It'd be a crazy sound effect.
It could just
That
be
would be.
noise. It'll just be like noise, and you could put some like 8-bit tracks back in the background or something to it, and it would
What
totally
about-
sell.
Add some.
What
stone-
about getting the voice?
Oh, Sean, look at that. Nice.
What about getting the voice of R2D2 and making things
Wow.
of that, and then connecting?
That one's so cute.
That is so cute.
That is,
Like,
I like that.
I like the fact that you have a heatsink there and the most quietest fan you can buy in the market.
It's water cooled.
Yeah. It's not water cooled, but yeah, that's a
You
hell
can
of a
stick it in the fish tank and say it's
Oh,
water cooled. It's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you can put them in oil.
Yeah, you just put in.
So.
I
Nice.
should pay you to make me one of them, Sean.
Bob is having
Hey,
issues.
Sean, like, what do you do with like these small computer that you built?
What's going on, Bob? You
What
having
do I do
issues?
with them?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think Bob's definition.
over 3,800 retro games of Nintendo, Super Nintendo, all the arcade games that you could ever think of. Some Dreamcast, PlayStation 2, PSP, lots of different games. Like I said, over 3,800 games on this system right here.
But the only game I would play is Tetris.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
and then my
I love that.
desktop, it actually has. I put Ubuntu on it. I didn't like it. I'm actually using Raspbian on it right now.
Nice.
But and I've tried different things. Like there's just a whole bunch of different operating systems you can put on there. But I also have the RetroPie underneath the operating system on this as well too, so I can play my Steam Link and then actually link it to any of the computers in my house and watch videos or play Steam on it or
Dude, you
whatever.
should totally sell those.
Yeah, you should. I mean, I'll buy one. So.
Didn't you make one with a question mark on it, like the jump box from Mario?
Yeah.
That was this
I
one.
like that one. That was the first one
I
you made,
want
right?
one of them.
Yeah.
Can you make one sort of look like a Thor hammer? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that question box?
They do have one that has the handle and stuff on it that fits the RetroPie on it. The problem with it is you got ports on this side as well as ports on this side. So it's kind of angled weird. So one, like the head of the hammer is going to have this on there, and then the side of the hammer is going to have this on there.
If you can make another one exactly identical to that one, I'll buy it off you.
Well, I've already added them up, and it literally cost me about almost $200 to build one of these.
To build one, I'll send you the Raspberry Pi. Is that a 3?
It's a 4 8 gig.
Oh wow.
4 8 gig.
Yeah,
I'll buy that. And
I
I'll
don't
send
skip
that
out.
to you. Yeah, I'll buy it and then I'll send it to you. You build it. And then
Buy it from somewhere not in your area. Buy it from somewhere close to Sean.
right?
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit.
Because then you still have to have a 256 gigabyte SD card, and then the heat pipe on top of that, and then I do put LED lights in them as well.
What
So-
SD card? Which one? Which type? SanDisk? Anything or what? SanDisk.
Okay.
Okay.
Extreme.
Okay.
All right, let's give a Bob hello and
Hello,
Hey, Bob.
Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
Hey,
I was
guys.
Bob.
watching your three-legged cat climb up on there.
Yeah, the back, kind of limping.
Are you there,
So-
Bob?
Henry,
Hello.
hello.
Hi.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree if you want it to last for a year.
Oh, actually, my circuit actually go to hibernation mode, so it consumes very little power.
The reason isn't power draw. It's all rechargeable batteries self-discharge, even the lithiums.
Mhm.
So why do you want to go with a rechargeable?
Because it's flat actually, so
Okay.
it's actually pretty compact. They actually fit in the enclosure
Okay.
that we designed. So that's why the first link I sent, it's like it actually fits pretty well with a 2,500 milliamp hours. And if I can find like a high capacity one, that's better. And I do understand that there are they do discharge, but I think it should last for a year.
You're gonna get better performance out of a non-rechargeable in a
Okay.
smaller size.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what she said.
So here's the thing about capacity ratings. Let's use a common size that everybody's familiar with, like an 18650.
Sure.
All of those, and I don't care who the brand is, are going to cap out at 3,000 milliamp hours.
Mhm.
But you can find them all day long on the internet rated at up to 9,000 milliamp hours.
Mm.
Here's the thing. They're liars.
Mm.
The chemistry itself does not have a high enough energy density to make up that difference. Every one of those I've tested has actually turned out to be about a 2,000 milliamp hour cell.
Oh wow.
So instead of getting the higher capacity that you're expecting out of a higher rated battery, you're actually getting cheaper shit with BS marketing.
Okay.
So the thing is, let me look up some capacity numbers for you real quick. There's a non-rechargeable lithium cell that you can use. You'll need 3 of them because of the voltage difference, maybe 4. But I think the Energizer AAA lithiums, just doing a quick search here for the capacity, are going to get you in this similar capacity range, but be non-rechargeable. So you're not going to have to worry about the self-discharge as much, and you may get more than a year out of it.
Oh, okay. So 3 of them.
Correct.
Okay.
Here, let me see what the capacity is on those real quick here. Okay, they're only 1250 for the milliamp hours, but they're AAA size.
Right.
They do make a AA size as well. That's going to be a 3,000 milliamp hour capacity.
Oh, okay.
What about instead of using full LiPo, using graphene?
No, you're not going to get the capacity increase you're looking for.
You're not going to get the loss either, though.
But you are. When you compare it to a non-rechargeable cell, the self-discharge rate is much more. These AA lithiums at the 3,000 milliamp hour capacity in a AA size, you're looking at a 10-year storage life when it's in its low power mode. So we're measuring self-discharging years instead of months.
So if I get the Energizer Ultimate AA, I just need 2 of them.
You're going to be running 3 volts.
Yep.
So if you went to 3, you'd have the 4.5 volts. It all depends on what your operating voltage range is. But 2 AA's versus those foil packs, pretty comparable size.
Yep.
And you don't have to worry about the recharging circuitry. You don't have to worry about the safety events when it inevitably swells from lack of use.
Yeah.
It's not going to burn down whatever this IoT thing is.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your suggestions. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Anytime you're talking about a rechargeable, there's a give and take.
Mhm.
The give is you get to reuse it. The take is it's lower capacity and it self-discharges. Granted, the lithiums do self-discharge at a very low rate, but you're talking about a year's time. That's a really long time for a rechargeable battery to sit, even in a storage mode. And in order to safely store any of these rechargeable lithium cells, they need to be at about 30% of their capacity to store them safely for long term.
Okay. Good to know that.
When you're talking about a couple of weeks, charge it up, set it on the shelf. Who cares? You're talking about a year's time frame. That puts it into that. This needs to be in storage mode.
Yeah. So, and I can do that like with a proper charger, but the thing is, it'll be like packaged up in a little enclosure that gets sent to like these research participants that we're doing research with. And basically, the circuit just wakes up, pulls some data off like the server, and then go back to sleep. So that's it.
For ease of use, ease of availability, and longevity, the non-rechargeables are going to be the way to go for you. And I go to the lithiums because of their overall shelf life. A normal alkaline is going to do what you need as well, just with a shorter runtime.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for your expert advice.
Well, 25 years in batteries, you learn a couple of things.
Yeah. I just thought about should find like rechargeable, thinnest, and then go for it.
Well, rechargeable is the way everybody's going with everything, but it's not always the best solution.
Yeah, for sure. So, cool. Awesome. Learn something new every day.
That's the goal.
I just learned something. That was pretty cool. Thanks, Bob.
Yeah, thanks, Bob.
Absolutely. It's just a whole lot easier to just jump on here for a second and explain it than it is to type all that out.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can probably like retrofit like those AAA or AA lithium cell with a JST connector somehow, and then plug it into the circuit. Yeah.
Well, you just get a AA battery holder and off you go.
Yeah. So pretty easy. So.
One of those.
Or those printers we have that extrude the molten plastic. You just print one.
Wait, what are those?
Ask your husband. He's got a couple of them, I think.
No, those are mine.
Oh, I thought it was the husband that was doing the printing. I misheard.
Yeah, I have no problem running this under Max. It's friggin' a machine. It's amazing.
Right.
I'm printing my first big, huge thing, and right now it's more than one day. It's 63% done, and it's 1 day and 12 hours and a half.
Oh my gosh.
But it's not done yet, of course.
So Bob, I have another question about the discharge rate of those lithium lipos. So say like I charge them up and then I plug it into the circuit and then I just let it just be in like in hibernation mode because the circuit doesn't technically on all the time. It's in sleep mode, so it draw like microamps. So even that plus the discharge rate, it's still going to be an issue within a year.
Well, it's going to be an issue not necessarily because you're going to draw it dead, but because I'm sure you've seen swollen lithium cells, especially these foil packs.
Yes.
In that year's time, it's going to do that.
Oh, okay.
Because you're putting it in a fully charged state, and then putting it in storage, and that's not good for these cells. That raises risks.
Got it.
So, like in the drone community, these guys all talk about, okay, I'm putting my drone away, so I need to use these discharge things so I can store it. Well, for short term, like if you're going to use it every week, that's a waste of effort. But for long term, and when you're talking about more than about 3 or 4 months, that's long term storage. It's critical that you do that.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think right now the Mavic Mini is the only one that don't discharge. The others that I have, they discharge. They go to storage mode within a month.
So when they discharge, they also swell in size.
Well, when they're not treated properly, they swell, and so the manufacturers of rechargeable lithiums have a term that they all use for these batteries when they vent. It's called venting with flame. That's the industry term for it. So when that cell swells, what you're actually getting is that venting, but it's keeping it internal so that it can't be exposed to the air and combust. The byproduct of these lithium cells is combustible with oxygen. So you've seen videos on the internet of people poking these batteries and getting fires. That's what's happening. So a slightly swollen battery is a risk, but not much of one. You're talking about something that's going to be sitting in this state for a year. And I'd hate for you to, assuming that it's in a place where it's safe and it's not going to cause any damage to the outside stuff, it's still going to ruin whatever it's in.
Yeah. So it's actually in this like ceramic enclosure, so like, you know.
I'm sure there's some electronics in there though that would be toast.
Yeah, speakers, some ESP, some Adrenos, microcontroller. It's gonna be fried. So
yeah,
it explodes. So
yep,
toast. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Nice.
So it's kind of the same thing when people come in and they go, I've got all these flashlights and I want to use rechargeables. Okay, well, how often do you use it? Self-discharge is a thing. Well, this is in my emergency kit for when there's a storm. No, go with the non-rechargeable. It's got the better shelf life. It'll be ready when you need it.
Just get the one that you do that a whole bunch of times and it has a whole thing.
Every one of those that I've ever tested is fake.
Really? Interesting.
There's usually a lithium coin cell inside there that actually does the work.
It works every time I use it.
I had one sitting in the
You
shower.
have the special touch, Amanda.
I say fake because it's not actually powered by that shaking. Those lithium coin cells are a rechargeable cell, and you're shaking it charges that cell. That cell powers the light.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool technology.
Some of the wind-up ones actually work, but the shake ones, no.
There we go.
Now that I've completely killed your conversation.
Battery.
I feel like we have this very insightful knowledge talk from
I'm just processing.
Yeah,
It takes me a while.
I'm
the
just
same way.
drinking. I'm just drinking.
That's me
I
question.
think too much. If I start talking to what I'm thinking, I think too much. I just chill out.
Hey, but you know, a lot of these time in these like stream, we don't get too much of these like very high level educational.
Well,
Really, Amanda? Sorry.
What?
It's only 10:30 at night here on the West Coast, so it's not that bad.
Oh, are you also in the West Coast or in the East Coast?
Yeah, I'm in Oregon.
Oh, nice. My friend also lives there.
With 90-degree angles? God, forget about it. Oh,
Have you never
Yeah.
played prawn?
yes, I have. And that's what I'm saying. Oh, my
The
God.
light cycles?
Yeah. Oh. Okay, that's the bomb. Sorry. Okay.
I didn't show you guys the thing that we have that we're building.
No.
You might have, but I
Hold
haven't
on, I'll be right back.
here for a week.
Share. Oh, you got an actual in your hand.
No, I think it's a cabinet one. I've seen a couple of them out there, so I'm wondering which one she's got.
You know what got me, Bob, when you came up? Right when you came on? You told Henry, you said, I think you're barking up the wrong tree. So
Yeah.
that's pretty ironic with the picture that you have on your
That's my
I
dog.
thought that was cool. I thought it was cool.
He meant to do that.
Well, actually, guys, I got to get going. I didn't know it was that late already. I still got to take a shower and get up at 5 a.m. So
Holy crap.
I got the weekend.
Didn't you have a day off? You're having a day off soon?
I had 4 days off. Nobody was doing any live streams. It's not my
Because
fault.
we're all working.
I was working. Shit.
Okay, here.
Oh, cool.
Oh, no way. Look at that.
So, Amanda,
Yeah. It's got the. You just have to replace the one up, you have to like replace the one up and put it all together.
So it's just like the video game. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, because the one that the arcade thing comes with, it just has like the four buttons, and then like
Right.
doesn't have a dial or any of this stuff for the game.
so are you retrofitting an existing console, or are you starting from scratch and cutting this out of?
We haven't decided yet. He was gonna tear apart one of the one ups that we've got, but it would have to be really, really, really modded. So I don't know yet. We just haven't gotten here because we had Halloween. So now we're coming back to figure out what we're doing after Halloween
All right.
because that was a lot of work. Twice.
That's nice. Nice.
Second Halloween.
No, didn't you hear the story about what happened? All of our stuff fell over on my car.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
That, but
The whole like thing, like there's pictures on my Facebook.
Yeah, I see it.
The whole thing picked up, like it looked like a tornado came through my yard. It picked everything up out of the yard, the whole facade, everything, and relocated it on the side of my car. And I did like $1,000 worth of damage to my car, just to my car.
damn.
So
I
that
think I
was
heard
fun.
that from Dan. I think I heard that from Dan on one of his lives.
Yeah, it was so crazy.
There's no-
But oh well, it happens.
That's what I mean by second Halloween. Is now you need a Halloween.
Yep,
Like
I know. No, we just have to find some projects to do because
I have a really good one for you. I'm trying to find it because it's right along the lines of what you're working on there, but it's all printed and it runs off of a Pi.
All right, guys. I got to get going. I'll see you guys later. Nice to meet you, Henry.
All right.
night, Sean.
Take care, Sean. See you during the holidays, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Take care.
See ya.
Take care, man.
I'll be right back.
You know, Bob, you live in one of the best city, the best state in the entire North America.
How come?
Because, I mean, first of all, we Canadian doesn't get like the good shit from the state, right? I mean, we always have to buy from US. Usually the price is cheaper in the state. So whatever you buy, it's always cheaper in the state.
Hey,
right?
Viking.
Sure.
Yeah. And then on the third point is
Hmm.
the extra special one is because Bob is in Oregon, no sales tax.
Correct.
Wow.
What's wrong with
And-
California? California's not a bad state.
Except
No,
you've got
hey.
sales tax, and in Oregon, it's actually illegal to pump your own gas.
Oh, they know that.
It's all good. I don't mind pumping my gas.
I don't either, but it's so nice just to pull up and let somebody else do it.
Yeah, that's
Nah.
right.
Hey, Viking.
That's awesome. Yeah, I have a cousin in Oregon somewhere. Can't remember which city.
Oregon is very pretty. They has like so many trees there compared to where I live in the desert.
Whoa, too
Colorado, Texas, somewhere down there.
Capture life. Hello, hello.
What's up, Stevie? Maker, Viking, how are you, bud?
So I'm going to put this in the private chat for you, Amanda. This guy, James, has done a couple of these cabinets, and on some of, I can't find it right now, but somewhere in his information, he's got a full stand-up arcade cabinet that's made off of a RetroPie.
Mhm.
So you can play tons of games.
That's what
I-
mine is modded. It's got the retro
Yeah.
inside of it, inside the one up, basically.
He
just
shares all of
gutted
his
it out.
files on a site somewhere.
It's probably the one that we got it. I bet.
James is a pretty nice guy.
Oh, very cool.
That's a small
Oh
one
my
in that
gosh.
particular video, but between his channel and the different links and the stuff there, you'll probably be able to find. The project was the Ready
Cool.
Printer 1, and with everything being 3D printed,
Yeah,
it's a nice little project.
Oh, very cool. Thanks, Bob. That's awesome.
Stevie.
That big printer one is pretty rad too. Holy crap!
I would imagine you'll use a lot of filament to print that enclosure.
Oh yeah.
Correct. But if you're looking for a good long project,
Yeah. We have to. He still has to finish.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was gonna say next time if I see any filament deals, I'll let you guys know so you guys can stock up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I need more filament.
Yes.
I do too, because he's got to finish his other. He has like a few more parts of his Mandalorian kits that he has to finish, and then I'm starting my Cara Dune because I want it done by next spring.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna transform before your eyes.
Hey, there you go.
Ooh.
well,
That'll
if
be
you
fun.
want to go completely retro on that, the printed solid Jesse at $20 a kilo.
Yeah.
They've got the tan 64 and the beige 500. So that's from the Commodore 64 and the
Mhm.
Amiga 500.
hmm
They are color matched to those machines.
Oh, that's so cool.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And all of this information is out there on the internet. He's shared it.
I know. Isn't that cool? Like I love when people do that. That's like super cool of them.
Plus, he streams every Sunday with Fun King Glenn.
Oh, cool.
So he's willing to answer questions and talk to people about shit too.
That's cool.
Wow.
I'll have to
That's cool.
check that out.
Print and play.
Ready, printer?
Oh my god, look at that.
Nice.
And it's all wired up. Jesus.
And the way he's designed it, the screen rotates, so you can either get the portrait or landscape depending on the game you're playing.
Nice.
PCIMA, MIA. Yep.
Amazing.
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
That's
Man,
awesome.
Awesome, man.
a lot of printing. A lot of printing.
I wish I didn't have to have 3 jobs. I could do cool stuff like that.
If I didn't work, I would be doing printing full time. But
Yeah.
so I would have about 5 more printers. But
But then you wouldn't have the money to do the printing, so then it would be like,
that's right. But hey, if I become a millionaire,
That's a hobby.
I know, right? Well, you're already a billionaire. You just have to go dig it up in your backyard,
I
right?
don't think so. No
that's
way.
right. Yeah.
I'm like you working 3 jobs.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta find that. I gotta find that Nikes from 1600, and I bet you I'll become a millionaire.
Well, the thing is like when people find out what you do and what you can and can't, like what you can do, they're like, "Oh, you want to come do this? Oh, you want to be on the podcast? Oh, you want to do that?" And I'm like, "No, I love you guys, and I'll support you 100%, but I can't be on everything." I'm like, I just can't.
Once I got the printer, I didn't even know how to use it yet. I had people, "Oh, can you do me a Steadicam thing for my FPV?" I was like,
Yeah,
"No, I don't know how to do that."
not yet, not yet, right?
Not yet. Not yet.
You'll figure it out.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know how to do pretty much everything now because I've been messing with the program, and slicing tool is pretty damn well. It's easy,
It's not bad on Flash print.
right?
let-
It's pretty easy.
I let my husband fiddle around with it. So yeah, like he does a lot more printing than anything that I can do it. I just don't. But
see,
I break other things because
See, that's
Yeah.
why I got it wrong.
yeah.
I
What
want to keep on going though. I want to learn more and more and more and more.
he
because I
prints
love learning.
more. Yeah, he prints more than I do.
I love learning, so I want to get a next printer that I learn that splicing. I want to get the next one, learn that splicing. That's what I want to do. And one day, I'll have as many printers that Marcel has.
Right? I only have one. I only have my Creality, the regular Creality. What is it, Ender Pro or whatever? That's it.
Well, that's the Ender. Oh, I forget which one I wanted. The Ender 3.
That's
Pro.
you have the Max, right?
No,
Yeah.
I don't. He does. Yeah.
Marcel does.
I want it when it comes out. Hopefully, it's not very high priced. Hopefully.
They're saying it's not because I've seen the wholesale price, and it's roughly the same price as called the C E6 or whatever
Yeah,
it's called.
it's the 6SE, the one that goes in flame.
Yeah, it's the same as that.
There you go, Marcel. There's a picture in your show and tell channel.
Picture in my show and tell channel.
Where's that at? Where's that?
There's 100 hours of printing fail.
Get one, Stevie. You would probably pretty much use it all the time for little things, man. That's if you're in the drones and FPV, get a printer. Seriously.
Yeah.
It's done everything for mine so far. So
I mean, a normal Ender 3 is so cheap these days.
Mhm.
You don't need like a very expensive printer. So.
but over here, Henry, it's expensive.
Yeah, I heard things in Australia it's more expensive than elsewhere.
Yeah. Oh well. I would love to get a CR10, but hey, that's just me.
Yeah.
CR10. Yeah.
You should get a huge Prusa. It was like $3,000 machines.
Woo.
A huge Prusa. I thought there's only
Okay.
like
Those don't
One-
exist, but okay.
Those
Sorry, say again, Bob.
they have Prusas? What's a? I know. Let me look it up.
If I knew back then what I know now, I would have probably spent about $5,000 on a printer. But
would've
that
been a
was
mistake.
before I spent all my savings. I spent my savings on this computer, the drones, and if I knew,
There's no
Yeah.
reason to go that crazy with the price on the printers. I mean, there's the raised printers and stuff like that, but that's way overpriced for what you're doing with it.
oh yeah, I know what you mean. But I'm saying I would have started out with the Adventure 3 probably because it's a good start out printer for anybody. Don't get me wrong. But if I knew now if I knew then what I knew now, I would have got $5,000 worth of printer. I would.
If mine was
Yeah.
no issue, this would be my next printer.
Extruder. Yeah.
Ultimaker is another overpriced because of the industry they're in type of machine.
What's the bed? What's the bed on it?
Because they go to a lot of schools and education and stuff like that, they've got a lot more. We have this certification kind of BS that they have to have for that.
But a $8,000 printer. What's
Yeah,
it
that's
gonna do?
crazy.
Is it gonna print me a freaking graduation certificate? Because that's all I need.
That's why I want to know. I want to know the size of the bed because it better be
It
way
doesn't
over.
look that big.
It's
way
not,
over.
and it's not going to give you any better quality
No.
than any of the other machines.
That's right.
But they're
on
going
that
after the
point,
safety certificates and crap like that because it's
Correct.
education, right? It's like MakerBot and all that. We have a
Like a-
MakerBot at work, but it's like we don't even let the kids touch it because it's like gold
Well,
to
it probably
everybody.
doesn't work. So
It does.
MakerBot
It
is
does.
it's very expensive over here. A MakerBot, and it's not worth it.
they're
It's very
junk.
expensive over here too, but because they're not, they have it and they only have 2 of them for our elementary kids for like 45 school sites. But what they do is they just have them design whatever they're designing, whatever they use, and then they, plug in their thumb drive and then they turn their thumb drive in and we print it for them because they are so expensive. They're like really, really expensive, but they look at it because it's not going to catch fire allegedly. It's not going to, it's not going to harm someone or whatever. They have to be very careful.
So now, do you teach them how to do the splicing, and then create a G file?
What's super funny,
Marcel, it's cheaper just to get it direct from the mothership.
yeah.
Yeah,
And what's
stuff.
Oh my god.
Out of it, they give you free add-ons.
Yeah. Well, like what's super funny is I'm not allowed to touch the 3D printer at work because I haven't been certified.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you have to. They had to take a course, like through whatever it was, Maker University or something. I don't know what it was. It was something silly because it's an education facility. We have to make sure there's safety involved, of course. I
Mhm.
get that, but I'm like, hi. Like,
Yeah.
it's not
Hello,
rocket
you wanna see
science.
my
Like
next-
I plug it in and I click da 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 da. And the thing is, too, is they won't even let it on our Wi-Fi system.
Correct.
Because they could do Wi-Fi printing from wherever they're at location-wise at the school site,
Yeah.
but they won't. For some reason, I don't know if it's a licensing thing or whatever. They won't do the Wi-Fi printing, which would be simpler because the kids could just print it. But I guess they're just afraid that they're just going to be printing things, and somebody has to be there.
Would have to man the machine, and
Right.
somebody would have to fix the errors when they happen.
Yeah.
And make sure the kids have done it properly, and
that's
especially
the whole
with
thing.
those maker bots, it's all proprietary hardware now.
Yep, they can't.
And it's really easy to break and really expensive to fix.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
You're exactly right.
Now, my question: do you teach them how to do the ST files and how to do the splicing program?
I don't, because I was not certified to do that. Do I know how to do it? Yes. Is that my job? No, because they chose my male counterpart to decide to do that, because that's who they felt was more
What's a redo?
yeah.
Probably a guy who'd never seen a 3D printer.
No, he's good at technology.
That's why. I mean, I don't understand that.
But they chose him because he was there, I guess, at the moment. I don't know. He's a cool dude. Like, he knows his stuff now, but I don't know.
Yeah, but they could have put somebody in that position that already knew their stuff. That's the thing.
Welcome to education.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story about education and buying printers, right? So I wrote a grant in university for $5,000, right? So it took a lot of work, right?
Mhm.
And I got the money just for this class that I teach. So because the money is deposited into my department, so they wanted a new printer. So, and then I made a number of suggestions like Creality, Prusa. Oh, that's it. Basically, my intention is to use $2,000 to buy a bunch of either Ender 3 or maybe a Prusa Mini, just for the sake of education, right? Letting the student just play around with the printers.
Right.
My department saying no, and then I'm like, why, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to leave them out in the open for them to play around with. Basically, we just roll these printers in during lab, and they can play around with it. They're saying no because these printers are come in kit or pre-sub-assembly form, and they are not CE certified. And I'm like, oh my god.
Mhm.
And then at the end, we just ended up using like the money that I got for like a freaking Dremel.
Yep.
What?
And then I'm like, and then
Well-
I asked why. They're like, that's a decision of the department. I should just go along with it. So I'm like,
Yeah.
fine. And then just give me whatever money that I have left. You guys just have fun with that printer. So
Yeah. No, I get it.
I was purely pissed because you can buy a Prusa Mini, Prusa Mark III, Ender 3, anything is better than that Dremel. Other than the fact that it's not certified.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all it was that there was a certification. Someone had to get it. They looked towards him because he had like a certificate type thing. And he was probably the one that they identified as the person who's the tech guru of our department. Whereas I've been doing this for 16 years and a lot of people don't know because they don't ask. So I don't go out there and like market myself. I don't put myself out there like, oh, hey, I'm doing da da da. If you find out, it's because you follow me on Twitter or you're on my social media. Like that's kind of my thing. Like I don't go out of my way.
That just shits me because the children lose out on education because of that sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Same thing, Henry. Like I got a grant one time. There's like an organization that's out there for educators, and it's kind of like not a Kickstarter or whatever, but it's a kind of like a GoFundMe sort of thing when you ask for different things for your classroom, right? I had like 5 tablets for this organization, not my district or anything, but it was an educational organization. And they were like, yeah, no, we can't accept those because we don't know where they're coming from. I'm like, they're coming from the company, that was in this organization, but it was like a legit company, like a name brand computer. It wasn't just like a Joe Blow computer. They had 5 tablets they were going to donate to this organization. I was all excited. I got them, everything. I ended up having to contact the company, the organization, and say, I'm sorry, you'll have to give them to somebody else because they're not going to accept them because they're worried that there's something on them, which I totally get. You know, there could be something on them that could mess up their network or whatever. But I'm like, wow, you're going to turn away 5 devices for kids?
Wow.
Youch. Like that's the reality of it. That's what we're up against. And I understand it because I understand both sides. My husband works in IT, but it does suck because the kids do lose out. You know,
like the liability issue. The school is like they worry about like, you know, printer catching fires. Even though the fact that like me and you and Bob, I mean, all of us, were like we built these printer, we deal with them, we know what's wrong with them, but the people higher up, they do not have the same kind of knowledge.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, because they're a puppet master. That's why.
So
yeah.
Well, it's not really an open. It's not a common enough technology for people to understand yet.
Yes, exactly, Bob.
So
exactly.
all they hear is that gets up to 280 degrees and it's near children. That's a problem.
Same thing for video games. Like I'm all about, you guys know that I'm all about games-based education. They can't play that. And I'm like, well, that class over there already figured out how to download it and they're already starting to play by themselves. So we probably should get on top of this before it becomes a problem and they start griefing each other in the chat without the teacher because they're already starting worlds and playing by themselves. Well, we can't do that. They can't do. I go to the IT department. I'm like, they're like, they can't do that. I'm like, let me tell you, they're already doing it and they're doing it. And I've already talked to the kids about it. Like they're already doing it. I have proof. I have video evidence. You want to see it? They're
it's like
what?
Here. It's like over here. My daughter,
you know,
my daughter, when she was in school, she, the school got them all in her class, got all of them a computer. And I was like, oh, cool. And I looked at the computer. She brought it in my plate. I was like, this is what they got you? I said, hold on, let's go to the store. So I got her a good laptop. And I said, take that to school. She goes, okay, Dad. I said, tell them to take that laptop back because you don't want it. It's not good enough. But she shouldn't have said that. But they made her take her computer that I bought her laptop, the good one, take it home and use the one that they use. I was like, oh my God.
Our kids have to use, we're 100% remote right now. And our kids have to use the devices that we provide for them because they want to make sure they're, you know, doing what they're supposed to do, I guess, whatever.
Well, my daughter has an MSI laptop right now, and she can use it wherever she wants. So I don't care now because it's crap. It's crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. 20 years behind the kids. Yeah, it's crap.
It's funny, though, because it's like the kids are teaching me about Minecraft, and I'm like, I'm just hanging out with kids. Like, I'm there with the teacher, like, just hanging out. And I'm like, so tell me about what you guys did to do that. And they're like, they get so fun. They're so hilarious. They're 5th graders. They're like, you can come back and play with us, but only when we need somebody to break stuff, okay? And I'm like, sure, that's fine. Like, I'm good. They're like 10 years old, you know, they're telling me, and I know I suck at it, and I'll tell them, hey, you know, the turtle won the race. I'm good. Like, it's all good. And I'll stand back and watch them build. I'm over here building like block by block, and they've got like half the house built, and I'm like, it's fine, whatever. You know,
well, my daughter was into Minecraft, and oh my God, she goes, oh, Daddy, play with me. I was like, nope. You know what? She likes Sims too. And I remember when first Sims came out, you know, and you did all that, and I tried to understand their language, and but yeah, I couldn't play Minecraft. I don't like games.
My kids are doing coding in Minecraft. Like they start out with block coding, but now it's got Python and everything in there. They're doing like Python coding, and they're like 11, and I'm like,
right?
I don't even know how to do that. Like I'm still doing like 4th grade level like block script like coding. I'm like,
so you're still learning.
Yeah, I'm like trying to move blocks around. I'm like, how do I get flowers to come out of my feet or whatever when I walk? And they're like, oh, you got to do this and you got to. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know,
I remember
they left me. They totally left me. They were like in the world. They like got into the world and then they just flew away. And I'm like, hello guys, can you TP me to wherever you're at? And they're like, oh, sorry, teacher. I'm like, I'm getting
remember
schooled by
when I
fifth grader.
when they were teaching us DOS in school, and I first learned how to scroll, I thought it was better than sliced bread. I showed my dad. He goes, "Oh my god, here we go."
I love it.
Dribbled
I
up
love
from-
it.
That was back in the DOS days, of course, and
Oh yeah.
it was a lot better.
We had like
C-
floppy disks, and you had to put
C++.
take the boot one out and put the new one in, and do all the.
Yeah.
I don't know. We had Oregon Trail. That was my thing.
I reckon C++ was awesome.
Code Rush.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Floppy disk, you put it in, load it, then those were the days.
Yep. It was so fun.
97, 98, something like that.
98.
I'm
Holy
talking about
shit.
like the 80s.
Oh, sorry.
I'm talking about 81, 82.
I'm like
We were learning
88.
DOS in school.
I mean,
Those-
that was
88.
the time when I played. I mean, with
Yeah.
floppy disk, right?
It's still popular though. The kids still play it. They like to play it. There's even a board game out there now.
You know what's funny is if I can go, like my daughter, told my daughter, I talked to my son, my youngest son. You ask them what DOS is, they're like, "What's that?" They don't know what DOS is, and I was like, "What you're doing right now
It's handy.
is DOS. It's based on DOS. It's a direct operating system." And they just look at me like, "Oh, okay."
Thorny, huh? Have you tried
That's
icing
cute.
it? That's cute.
But most kids today, they don't know because all these programs were already built for them, and they're already there to use. But back then, we had to build the programs.
No. We were getting in trouble in calculus class because we were coding our TI-80 graphing calculator to play Tetris and in the back of the room because the teacher was so boring and we already had our work done because all we did was copy each other's work anyway and turn it in. We were like, hey, did you figure out that part? Did you figure out how to get it? Yeah. Here, let me give you the code. Hold on. All right, here, download that game. All right, I'm going to go code this other game on here, and here, I'll give you that game. We're sitting in the back of the class playing video games all day.
Chicken over bitch.
Like,
Yeah,
seriously.
we had a lot of fun.
Oh my
in
God.
class back then.
Yeah.
So here, Marcel, in your Discord print channel,
Radio Shack.
Oh, Discord. I forgot about Discord.
Wait, there's Discord? I don't even use mine.
Hey, Rat, we have a place over here called J Car. Look up on the internet. It's J Car, and it's just like Radio Shack. Shit, you know, it's
I hope not,
everything.
because Radio Shack is dead.
no. What I'm saying, J Car, you could still get everything that you could get from Radio Shack. You can
Dude,
get
Radio Shack was bomb.
Oh, I love
Way
it,
back-
man.
Way back in the 80s and early 90s, it was awesome. Then it went downhill pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, I left America when it was starting to go down, so I left in 2003, and I don't even think that there's any more Radio Shacks now.
I don't think
that's what
they
I heard.
closed, what, like 15 years ago, 20 years ago?
There were still a couple of them that were hanging on up until about 5 years ago, but now they're all gone.
Really? Holy shit! I
So
got my
Marcel-
first soldering iron from there. First
That's
soldering gun.
That's a 100-hour print that failed.
Oh, it
Where's
feels
this
at the top up there, eh? Oh, man.
Where's this at?
Where's
You
it
can't.
at?
See.
You can't see it. It's in Discord.
You know, I'm just, a second. I'm going to fix that. I'm just trying to get out of the
Yeah, Mika. Radio Shack was pretty big, but like Mika knows, we got J Car over here. It's just like Radio Shack, just like it. You get
Is it like the
same-
good Radio Shack where the guys knew what they were doing?
I used to
good
go in there
Radio
all the
Shack.
time and just walk around and look at all the wiring and all the stuff that they had in there. And
circuit boards that you could
So much
get
fun.
and controlling? Oh,
hmm
So
I
if
used
you
to
ask
love
now, in Vancouver, we do have like an electronic store like that. It's called like Lee's Electronic.
Mm.
You've been there, Marcel? It's
What's that? Say again?
Lee's Electronic.
oh no
right?
way! That didn't fail, did it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! And how many hours?
100.
Oh, you're fucking
Wow.
kidding. Jesus.
multicolored.
Is this like multi-material?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, okay. Nice. So Bob, you
Just-
do have a
just-
multi-material printer then?
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that.
Just get
that
a
was-
just get a heat gun and a spatula, and like, you know.
But
just,
that's the point. The reason I put it in there is even with a developed ecosystem machine,
Mhm.
failures are part of the process.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
yep.
Yeah,
That's a
Man.
cool print.
that is a good print. Hell yeah.
I see that one. I was thinking about printing that one, but way smaller.
So Bob, so at some point in the future, I should show you my setup of my MMU2S to get used to printing out feedback to see if it can print more reliable.
I just went through this with a guy in the Prusa Discord. The
Oh,
first thing I'll tell you, have you changed anything from the MMU to the extruder?
Change anything.
Are you using stock extruder body and stock MMU?
Let's see, stock extruder body. Let's see. Well, stock MMU, yes, of course. And then the tube, I changed the tube, and then I changed the selector.
Okay.
And then I also changed the sensor. The way that the sensor is being engaged. So in
Okay.
Thingiverse, there's like a print where print is power and this super long flap. So
Yeah.
that whenever it hits it, so it's easier to trigger the sensor. So
Yeah.
that's why. Aside
Number-
from that, I think
Number one suggestion: put it back to stock.
Oh, really? Okay.
Did you get it working stock to start with, or did you start with this modified extruder body?
I got it to sort of work with stock, but then it does have fail prints quite often, and then the sensor wasn't triggered properly.
So there have been some changes in the last month or so.
Okay.
To some of the printed parts
Mhm.
and the firmwares,
Okay.
and they fixed it's gotten a lot better really recently.
Okay. Cool. So do you recommend me just go back and reprint those parts and then reinstall them and
Always as a starting point. The thing with all of those modified extruder bodies,
Yep.
the guys who designed them,
Yep.
They put it out there and that's great.
Yep.
But then when you've got a problem, who do you talk to?
that is true. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the reason why I changed the body or the part that holds the D6 and the filament path, it was because originally it was too much gap, so
Mhm.
the filament can buckle. And then this guy redesigned it so that it's tighter, so there's a less chance for buckling. So there's a new stock part already have that kind of implementation.
So for you, I would suggest doing what I'm going to do. In the next week or two, they're actually releasing the new Mark III Plus printed parts.
Okay.
I'm going to print those out and change out both my machines to the new extruder body that come with that, because it's an even more improved filament path.
Oh,
And then, if I've got a problem with it, there's a whole support channel.
That is smart. That is smart. So, yeah, because I was able to after auto modification, I was able to achieve this.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
that's
how cute!
Yes. So, so if I want to print like just PLA, oh here, if I just want to print PLA in at least 3 to 4 color, I think this one's 3 color. It's fine. Like I tried 4 color, it failed on me. I haven't tried 5th color yet. But then I just stopped there. So, and I got very busy. I didn't get a chance to tinker with it because it takes a lot of time.
Mhm.
So, but then later on, I switched to trying to print between PLA and TPU, and because it's just too tight, and I kind of get quite a bit of success, and then so I just sort of stopped.
And that was okay. Could you change the heat during it?
So basically, how that works is if you want to print like PLA and TPU, is you got to find a PLA with a close enough temperature range with the TPU. So maybe it's PLA plus, because PLA plus you can print up to 230, and then certain TPU you can print 235 or 230, and then you just
Right.
take that lower bound of the TPU and a maximum bound of the PLA plus, and you just print there. And you might have to tweak certain settings just a little bit, and assuming if you have the MMU2 plus or MMU2, it's properly calibrated, then it should be fine. So I was able to print with it with quite a bit of success. So I think I was printing 3-color PLA, blue, red, white with TPU, but not with like super flexible though, like maybe with a 96A or 92A, but not with an 82 Ninja Flex. No, that is
Okay.
something else.
Okay. Well, thanks for that, Henry.
No problem. I mean,
The other thing I'll tell you, since you ran into a problem when you went to your 4th filament, is go back to the stage where you're aligning those feeder gears in the MMU. When you slide in either a piece of filament or an Allen key is better because it's straighter, and just triple check that alignment path is correct.
Okay. Yeah. I think I might have to do like complete teardown and rebuild of the entire system eventually. So maybe I'll try to print 4-color or 5-color again to see how that performs. If it doesn't perform well, then I just might as well just download the whole entire new set of the new 3+, right? I mean, you just mentioned it's something gonna release in a week. So and see how that performs. And every time it's just like it just takes a lot of time. So
plus it's an opportunity to tear down the printer and do some maintenance.
yes, I agree with you. But as a workhorse, man, I honestly, as much as I like to go on Creality Stream, Prusa is still my go-to printer. Like if I need something for work, something for school, it's always on the Prusa first, and then whatever is left over, I need to kind of like overflow, and it's to the Creality machines.
That's why I want the under 3.
Not saying Creality is bad, but it's just Prusa is just so much more reliable.
That reliability and support stream does come with a cost.
Of course, and I think for people who can buy the Prusa, it's like they expected that, right? So.
Because you know I do, bro.
Yeah. So Bob, do you have like 1 Prusa, 2 Prusa, 3 Prusa?
Just 2.
Just 2. Same thing. Stock, both stock, MMU, 1. Yes.
Yeah, I've got the 3S with the MMU 2S. That's
Oh, yes.
all. That's all bone stock, and that's obviously the MMU that does the multi-material. And then the other printer I've got it's the 3S, but I've changed the frame to the bare frame.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yep. I think I still say like the firmware is like so important. Like as much as I like to tinker, it's like sometimes when you're at work, I just don't want to deal with like firmware crap. Like I just want it to work, right? I mean, so and sometimes if you're able to like compile your own Marlin and able to tweak everything, that's good. But there's a difference between like hobby and work. When it works, it just have to be reliable. I'd rather pay the money to get it working, and that's the one thing that a lot of the machine that uses Marlin doesn't have is like that kind of like firmware reliability. Once they update it, you got to update it, and you got to change a whole bunch of things. And time is precious, guys. Like when it comes to
Yeah. We get monsoons, Amanda.
Yeah, we do too.
Crap. Oh,
yeah.
We're a small island.
Yeah, right. It's tiny. It's a teeny tiny little island.
It's tiny, so tiny.
It's a teeny tiny little continent.
That's right. But man, this is going to be a bad summer. Mika said that she's experiencing 40 Celsius last week.
Ooh.
It's coming our way, so I don't want to see that crap.
That's
No,
I
what,
was
like,
for that 40 years ago.
It's
like
33
110?
degrees outside here now.
That's Fahrenheit, though.
Fahrenheit.
I know.
Give it here.
I know.
Without the snow.
It's
Without
1
the snow.
degree.
Yeah.
It's 52 and I'm freezing, so screw you guys.
52 and freezing. I wish.
I need a sweater. I got like 2 sweaters back here and a blanket on my lap. I'm cold.
And you know, it's funny. It's really funny because I was acclimatized to America and I got here and it's like, holy crap. It took me 2 years to acclimatize. And now, 7 Celsius, it's cold as hell to me. And it's like, oh, I need a jumper. I need blankets. Oh my God, I need a heater. And it's like, what is wrong with me? But it's crazy.
Yeah, it's 1 degree, and I was just outside.
Oh no.
Holy
You're
crap.
crazy.
6 degree here. 6 degree.
Okay, but it was 104 in the hot tub.
Ooh.
Jesus. All right, Bob. Throw me some of that
Nope.
over here, brother.
Oh, are you waiting on me? Hang on.
There you go.
What is that? UISN?
Yeah, UIS. I thought it's Visa, but then it's like
Yeah, I didn't know what the heck it was.
Sorry, I was like really, really delayed there. I was like, what?
I'm delayed all the time, Amanda, so don't worry about it.
I'm so tired. Like, I'm usually not this tired. This week has just killed me. I think it's right before Christmas break or whatever. That's why.
That's what we're all like. Right now, I got 2 more weeks and I got 3 weeks off. And it's
Yeah.
like, this last 2 weeks, they're going to kill me.
Yeah.
And it's going to kill me.
All right, guys, have fun. I'm going to head out.
All right,
All right,
Bob.
take care,
Bye,
Bob.
Bob.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Bob.
Henry,
Bye.
if you've got any more questions on the batteries or the printers, you can find me all over the place.
okay. I will probably message you on Facebook.
All right.
All right.
Take care, Bob. Good
See ya.
seeing you.
Bye.
See ya. Oh, your name's Steve. All right,
All right.
Steve.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna go get some wine up here. Okay.
Oh,
Not too much. Don't be a wino. Nyah, 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 nyah.
make a joke. Post up
What
here.
what time is it where you're the, hold on.
11 o'clock.
Are you 11 o'clock? 11 or something? 11,
Yeah.
11.
11. It's 11:12 now on Friday.
Emergencies for Daddy have detected an alien biorhythm on their ship. And just as I suspected,
This
the
is
alien
basically
operated
Among Us,
virus
but
which is
Jackbox
slowly
version.
diluting my program.
Oh, cool.
I'm here to guide you through if you'd like. And
Never
the
seen this.
protocol, Ripley, Russell.
Ripley.
Designed to evaluate your humanity and reveal any aliens hiding amongst you. I have determined that one of you is secretly an alien. Please look at your device and confirm your identity. Your device can tell you if you're a human or an alien, but not the identities of your fellow players.
All right, someone's an alien. Ooh, Henry. Is that
My
here?
mother was an alien. Isn't that a movie? My mother's an alien.
Hey guys, I'm back.
You just confirm what your things. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody what it says on your screen.
Okay.
Don't unless it says you're an alien, then you can tell us. I'm kidding. Don't tell us.
Solutions, you will have 12 minutes before I cease to be. So
Oh my god.
if you can figure out who the alien is and push that button,
It even sounds like him, but it's a her.
will be our first captain. I have repurposed his quarters into unique testing areas. You can be impressed now. Choose an available room and your desired participants.
I don't know.
I don't even know how to play, but I'm gonna figure it out.
I have the tutorials on, so it tells you.
Welcome to the deliberation deck. Humans will be given a difficult decision and must choose which answer seems appropriate to them.
Oh,
Aliens
okay.
have no dilemma and must choose their answers blindly. When the crew sees the full statement, aliens may have to justify their random selection or face suspicion.
Oh, it's hot as hell. I should have never
Players
took that
choose.
over here.
I bet it's
Just tie it in a knot. That's what I did.
Yeah, should. Holy crap, it's hot. I know what I'll do. Yeah.
Who's polar bear?
Not me.
Oh, it's Henry.
Yep, that's me.
Here's the prompt humans should have received. Your best friend's significant other flirts with you. What you should do is, now let's see the results.
Oh, that's not putting me up.
That's
Suspicious? Now you have to decide who's an alien or this makes terrible life. Talk to each other and find the truth. But remember, one among you is an alien and will be mine.
Got to push something after that.
Gotta push something.
No, you're just voting.
Okay. I don't
Okay.
have to push something, right? That's it.
I didn't see it. I was busy putting my hair up, so I just picked anybody.
It seems to be taking way too long to move on. You can tap the hurry up button to speed up the timer.
Are you waiting on me? Am I supposed to push a button or something?
Yeah, just click on one of them.
I just voted. I already voted.
Oh, now there's 3, so it should have been.
I'm obviously very bad at this game.
You're in charge.
Okay.
Okay, let's get a move on. Pick another room and test group. There's less than 10.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the drawing quarters. You'll be given a prompt to draw. Draw the best you can because the alien virus will give our intruders a similar yet different prompt. When the drawings are revealed, cast suspicion on any you find to be a bit off. As time goes on, I'll do my best to send the aliens target prompts. You're welcome.
So when you're not playing this part of the game, you get a window prompt that says probe your shipmates. And it's basically just a review of each person. So you can figure out who's an alien, who's not. And then there's the button on the bottom right, the big red button. Don't press that unless you want to say, hey, this person's an alien.
If they're
And
taking
then you
too long
vote
to
on
draw,
it.
Oh, so that's like the emergency meeting button, right?
Yeah, emergency meeting button, yeah.
and the human prompt was draw a fast car.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, how cute.
Keep in mind, someone may have gotten a bad prompt, or they could just be a terrible artist.
I don't understand why it's still ticking when we have 4 votes in.
Yeah, I don't understand why it doesn't do anything after. Anyway, it's just me.
We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going.
I sped it up. I found the hurry button.
Oh, yeah, I just saw that on the left, bottom left.
Uh-oh. It seems I underestimated the alien virus's capabilities. Aliens have the ability to hack the prompts.
Great.
When looking at their voice screen, an alien can select any human and secretly give them the alien prompt. To make things worse, aliens can choose to help themselves and switch their own prompt. I hope you got all of that because there's no way I'm repeating it. Next, you're in charge.
Polar bear's in charge.
Let's go to the Liberation deck.
Time for another head scratcher. Keep an eye out for questionable positions. prompt humans saw was,
Whoa, chill out, printer.
all crime is legal for one day. As you approach a red traffic light, you do any of these. And don't forget about those alien hacks. A smart alien can make someone look suspicious by flipping their prompts.
Wow. It's always so even, eh? Why?
We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going.
This thing is shaking so much that the friggin' the machine is like shaking the roll, the spool roll.
Really?
Yeah. It was doing this crazy infill for it.
Ah.
I didn't know you could vote both people if you wanted.
Oh, that's right, the aliens. Look at your device. You can now push the button and take us to the extraction room. But I would recommend you only do this once you're confident in your suspicion. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Welcome to the writing pod. You will be given a fill-in-the-blank prompt. Answer honestly, because it will be.
It will be. Oh, someone's pushing the button.
Oh.
Welcome to the extraction room. If you haven't noticed, I've momentarily stopped the timer, and yes, it really hurts to do this. Since you were the one to push the button, isolate the crew member you believe is an alien and press confirm. Since this is our first time here, you have 2 minutes to decide.
Okay, so I've been put into the room. So I wonder why.
Now the non-isolated member shall vote. If you all vote yes, and this player is an alien, then the humans and moi are safe. But if they are human, then it's curtains for us all. Okay,
But just
vote.
keep in mind that
The vote
I did
has-
answer the question right.
If anyone votes no, we'll have to go back to the main cabin. The vote has failed. Well, that was a bust. The crew member who pushed the button can no longer push it.
That's
Oh.
actually get one time.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's super legit though.
All you can do is keep testing until you can all agree. Okay, next captain, you're in charge.
Tim's in charge now.
Mhm.
She keeps calling us all captain. Pick up players. Me and Team Yakon.
Right.
Oh God.
Let's see if there's any weird responses. Here's the correct prompt. I would probably use the word repulsive to describe. Okay, what can we work on?
Oh, this is hard.
Okay, that is hard.
Spiders. I don't believe it.
We're on the clock, so let's keep it.
This is
You
very
guys-
hard. It's like
I can't make a straight face. I mean, I can't make a poker face. So
Is now.
I don't think it's either one of us. I
If the
think
team
that's the
somewhere
issue. I
passes
think it's
the
probably
test,
Tim.
We'll be able to analyze any player and find out if they're an alien. Okay, next captain, you're in charge.
Uh-oh. We're in trouble now.
Mhm.
Ooh, what's this one?
Change the batteries in your dildo and do it within 5 seconds.
And go.
Unfortunately, the virus has got this place pretty screwed up. Participants will see a set of alien glyphs on their device. The captain will only see 3 glyphs and must describe them out loud. When 3
Are you
glyphs,
serious?
the captain can lock in. If the glyphs match, the test will pass. The captain will then learn one player's secret identity. But watch out, aliens may fail by tapping the wrong glyph on purpose. Captain, I'm sending you now.
Really? Okay,
What?
so the first one looks like a tree type thing with a person behind it.
A tree type
What?
thing and a person
tree?
behind it.
Yeah. It's like a I don't even know what the symbol is. Like the letter L kind of with a person symbol behind it kind of thing. Looks like a little tree thing.
Okay.
The second one is it looks like a stormtrooper's face with like
Okay.
2 dots at the top. And the third one looks like a dress kind of symbol with 2 dots in the center.
Okay. Can you be more descriptive of the one with the stormtrooper?
Yeah.
It's
Any dots, and where are the dots
it's
located?
got 2 dots like where its eyes would be.
I wish I could see these images right now.
Okay.
Okay.
And then what about the last one? The dress
The last one, it looks kind of like a dress with like no head on it, or like it's
Little
got 2 dots going vertically in the center.
Okay, got that one. What's about the L shape? Is it an L and the person standing on the right?
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of like an L shape, but it looks like a tree branch or something on the left side, and then it's got a person
On the right.
kind of like yeah.
Okay, we'll see if I got it right. All right.
I'm terrible at giving directions, by the way. We'll
The
see.
test has failed. Captain's Glyphics. Well, that's what I got. All of them. I got them all. I got them all.
Oh.
Oh, no, I didn't. Shit. Oh, yeah, I did.
No, you did. You did. I didn't.
All right.
I got one wrong.
We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going.
I gotta get some snacks. Do I got time?
So keep in mind, like, so when Amanda describes it, it's like it all depends on how she describes it, and then I picked it. So, and
Sure.
and I do have the one that Tim also has. So I just
In your defense.
That's
Yep,
pretty.
my defense.
That's pretty defensive.
I mean, I gotta explain myself, right? I mean, you can obviously see my graph have the same icon. Depends on my understanding of your description. Let's see. Okay, and then file scanner.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, like pizza bites?
Is this
No, I wish, but called shapes.
I will.
Oh,
Did you?
Are you
Marcel is-
seriously the alien?
my size is alien, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
I knew you were quiet over there.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought Amanda's the alien.
No.
Gotcha. Cool. That's fun. So, all right, guys. I think I gotta go. So I gotta do some work. It's been nice playing and nice chatting. So
Yeah, thanks for
definitely
hanging out.
next time we should do it again. So how often do you guys like hang out?
I do it every Friday night.
Every Friday night? Cool. Cool beans.
Nice
So-
meeting you, Henry.
For sure.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
nice meeting you too. I know I've seen you on streams before, but I don't think we've ever been on the stream together.
Yeah, we should. Next time we'll get some beer, get some wine, and well, have some fun. Cheers, mate.
Sounds
Cheers.
good.
Fucking A. And then there were 3.
right? I know I got to
These
go
are
pretty
shapes.
soon. I have like a 9 o'clock conference.
These are shapes. They're sort of like pickies.
Oh,
Pickies.
okay. They're like crackers.
Yeah.
Those are
Oh.
munchy. I don't think I have any munchies like that right here.
I wish we had Cheez-Its over here.
That's what I was eating. I was eating Cheez-Its, but they're bacon Cheez-Its.
I miss Cheez-Its. We don't have them over here.
You don't have anything like Cheez-Its at all? No.
Nope.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Oh, I miss them. I used to have Cheez-Its all the time.
They're good.
Well, on the cheeses note, I'm gonna call it a night and end the stream and say goodnight to everybody that's watching.
Thanks for letting us hang.
Good night, everybody.